Brandon Walski said, "How's it going?"
Brandon Walski.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got. Where's he from? I cannot see the chat, Brandon Lee.
Okay, well, I'm telling you the chat. Hold on. Also, you can see the chat because it's right there.
It's right there. You can see it, but it's just lower.
Oh, there we go.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's down there.
Yeah.
You're just behind a little bit.
We're behind. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you can see the messages before I can on here.
No, you can see them at the same time.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
give me a signal before you end it so I can come shut it down.
So what we got? Brian Sherwood, Landon. Hey, if you guys can let me know where you're from too, that'd be pretty cool as well.
Brian Sorwood said, "Good evening, guys."
All right. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming in the chat here, the live stream. I'm just on here working on the Promoto. I'm just going to break this thing down a little bit. Not sure if I'm going to totally blow it apart in this live or not. We'll see how far we get. I do plan on restoring this thing, so that's why I'm pulling it apart. But I figure we go live. I can respond to you guys, answer questions, comments, just talk to you guys, just shoot the shit, really. So that's what these live chats are for. I'm really just doing them for you guys. This is just something for me to do while I'm talking to you guys and stuff. So,
Okay, Mustang Man said, "Good evening, Sar."
Mustang Man,
Mm-hmm.
nice.
And he said, "Mid-Michigan."
Oh, Michigan. Yeah, I was pretty much born and raised in Indiana. I would say half my life. So, yeah. Tippecanoe County, Warren County, if you're familiar with Indiana. So
Brian Sorwood said, "North Carolina."
North Carolina. So no, we got Michigan in the house and North Carolina. That's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna start just breaking this thing down. My youngest son, he's over here. He's gonna be reading the messages off, and I'll respond the best I can. So, yeah.
Ron 74 said, "Paul TX." I think that means Texas, right? Paul Texas.
Pearland, Texas. Nice. Heck yeah, man.
Beyond RC said, "Hey."
Beyond RC. Yeah, I watched some of your videos, actually. I think I just seen one. What was it, yesterday? I think I seen one yesterday on.
Yeah, he made another channel, didn't he?
Yeah, you also made another channel, too. That was the video I saw as well. But yeah, I do watch your channel, actually, every now and then when I get a chance. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty good channel, man. Where'd I drop that at?
Carl Truva said, "Hello, RC Revealed. I'm from Seattle."
Seattle, Washington. My wife wants to go to Seattle. Man, I don't know if I want to go to. That's far away. She wants to go to Forks or something in Washington, I think, because that movie.
Yeah.
What movie is that? I can't remember what movie that is. All right. I'm gonna take this guy off.
Yeah. Carl Truva said, "I like Beyond RC channel."
Yeah.
Pretty good channel, I'd say.
I don't really get on. I do watch YouTube. Like I watch all kinds of different channels, but I'm so busy with this one that a lot of us YouTubers really don't have time to watch them. But I do get on there and watch YouTube in the evenings and watch some of the YouTubers. So RC YouTubers. I only watch we watch only a handful of them, really. There's only really a handful of RC channels we like.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
Beyond Us, he said, "Yeah, started the new second channel recently to do some new stuff."
Yeah, I thought about starting another channel, but that just doubled the work for me, and I don't want to do that. So, I mean, I'm having trouble keeping up with this one, really, honestly. Yeah, I think one channel for me is enough. I think.
Beyond Us, he said, "I know all about the lack of time. Totally get it."
Yeah, it's definitely bad. Yeah, I think this one here, I try to put out 2 or 3 videos a week, and I got my son doing shorts for me. So all the shorts you guys see through RC Revealed, my son does the shorts. So actually, he's been doing pretty good. The shorts has been doing good. The YouTube shorts, and my son's behind all that. The YouTube shorts.
Yeah, Brandon Wolski said this channel and Mark's and me are my go-to.
Who's that? Who said that?
Brandon Wolski.
Brandon Wolski, man, I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Beyond Us, he said, what's the biggest struggle for you as a YouTuber?
The biggest struggle for me, man, what is it, Lane? You know me pretty good.
No.
Oh, the biggest struggle for me, God, man. I mean, that's a hard question, honestly. I think it's just doing having the time to try to think about what I want to do. Even though I come in here most days and just say, oh, I'm going to do this. That's usually what I do. Sometimes I'll plan it out a day ahead, and then I'll just do the video and edit it and then put it out the next day maybe or something. That's usually how I do things. Here lately, like the Primal RC Raminator, I kind of had to plan that out a week to make sure I had everything and, stuff like that. So I don't know. So sometimes I think just trying to figure out what videos I want to do and when I want to put them out. I think that's the hardest thing for me on here, honestly. I don't script nothing. I just get in front of the camera and I start blabbing, and whatever happens, that's the video, you guys, pretty much. So, how many people we got in here? 15?
That didn't really answer the question on what your biggest struggle was.
That is my struggle, trying to figure out what videos I want to do and when I want to put them out. That's the biggest struggle for me. Come on, Landon Lee.
Brandon Wolski said, I'll have to check out Beyond RC.
Yeah. I like his channel. I think he's got a good channel. I think most RC channels are good. I mean, we do RCs, you guys. I mean, there's not a lot. It's hard to do cool things being an RC YouTuber. It really is, besides just working on stuff, upgrading stuff, and taking it out and beating the crap out of it. That's really the gist of RC YouTubers. I try to be different. If you guys are watching a lot of my videos, I try to be different. I come out with the reaction videos. I'm going to keep doing those. People like them, so I'm going to keep doing them. I try to be different on here, and I really be myself. That's the most important thing. If you meet me in person, that's the way I am now, and that's the way I am in the videos. So, yeah.
Beyond Us, he said, best way, whatever comes naturally.
That's how I do it, man. I mean, I'm not, I'm retired, and I don't want to spend my days trying to script a video. That's just not what I want to do, you guys. You probably get more success that way, is scripting your videos, planning them out, editing do top-notch editing, trying to edit the best you can. That's probably what's going to grow your channel. But me, what I'm doing right now, the way I do the videos, that's pretty much what you're getting, unless I can figure out some other stuff and get better at editing. Really, I don't like to do some fancy editing. What you guys are really seeing now, editing wise, that's about what I'm doing. That's about as far as I'll go on it. Except my son, he'll do. I got him editing some of the videos. So if you see anything kind of fancy from me, he's probably behind that. So, right, Landon, you're behind some of that. Like on the first 2 reaction videos, he edited those, and then the last one I did. So you can kind of tell the difference of the editing between the 2 first reaction videos, Facebook's, and then I did the eBay one. So you can see the difference in editing. I'm the one that did the editing on the eBay videos. So I do enjoy doing those.
Carl Chuba said, I like the way you have your channel.
Yeah, I mean, it's working for me. I'm growing slowly. I'm slowly growing. I'm not growing as fast as I want to grow. That's for sure. It's just the way it is, you guys. YouTube, we're at mercy of YouTube. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this. Some of you may agree, but if you're a smaller channel like me, YouTube's only going to put your video out so many times to a certain amount of people, and then you're done. I don't care if, you start doing good on your analytics, YouTube's going to stop you sooner or later from getting a certain amount of views. That's how I feel about it. They only put you out so much, and then that's what you're going to get on that video. If you got more subs, they're going to put you out a lot right off the bat. So, but hey, I'm happy with the channel, you guys, the way it's doing. We're slowly growing, and I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing.
Beyond us, he said, don't change anything. You already have a great formula. If it works, keep doing it.
Yeah, I think it's working for me, how I want to do things. And I'm not even concentrating on the bike. I'm just talking. Like I said, I'm just interacting with you guys. That's what these lives are for. I'm just doing this just to do something while I'm talking. So
Nathan Knott said, I made it. Told you.
He what?
Nathan Knott said, made it. Told you.
Oh, yeah. Nathan made it in the live chat. How many people we got? 14? I lost one. It's hard to keep people watching your channel, man. If you can have a subscriber for a year or two, and then all of a sudden they'll unsubscribe to you because they're just tired of watching you. I've actually had, if you guys don't know, I used to do real cars. I don't know if you guys look at my older videos, but I turned this channel into an RC channel because it used to be a real car channel, mainly Mustangs, Fox bodies and stuff like that, Shelby's, Terminators, whatever. And I still have people that were my old subs off those videos still commenting today, still watching me, even though I switched to RC. So that's pretty cool. Some of them are like, oh, I wish you still did the real cars. Kind of got burned out, you guys. And I used to have 8 to 12 cars laying around my shop, and that was expensive. Buying and selling cars when I want and keeping them around, paying insurance on them, maintaining them. It's a lot of money. I'm not saying this hobby's not expensive, because it is very expensive, especially when you get to my caliber or some of you guys, some of the bigger channels. It gets expensive because I pay for 99.9% of all this. I actually had some guy comment on the last video, because Cal RC sent me some mats, and this guy's like, oh, it must be nice, getting free stuff. Another YouTuber getting free stuff from these companies, and the consumer like me is paying more money because they're giving out free products to YouTubers. It's like, really, man? Products would be the same price no matter what. And for one, I pay for 99.9% of this stuff.
We haven't read a comment in a while, just saying.
Oh, and a lot of you guys, if you look in here, I've spent a lot of money in here, so trying to make a channel. Like I had invested in a lot of money on this channel. I'd be doing this anyway, but all right, what we got?
Beyond us, he said, correct. YouTube is unfair on smaller channels. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going.
The old flapping lips said, what's up, Promoto? Is a ZR8 platform. Just take a bit to get good control. Then can't go too slow. Minimum of 8 miles per hour forward. Momentum is needed to keep some kind of low speed control of direction.
Yeah. If you guys didn't check out that video on this Losi Promoto, we took it to the park. A couple videos ago. This thing's fun, you guys. I actually have 2 of these. I have another blue. I have a blue one brand new in the box. And I got a red one. But these things are so fun. You're right. You got to slow down a little bit to turn it, for sure.
These old flapping lips that our YouTube unsubs them. That happens a lot.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't let that bother me, honestly. You guys, people either want to watch me or they don't. That's just how I see it. I can't worry about it. And you know what? The pot I've been getting. This channel's been getting 99% positive feedback, comments. Every now and then I get a douchebag that'll comment like, a comment that I don't really care for. I'll just block them. Not a big deal for me. I don't really
Beyond
care.
us, he said, yeah, sometimes people think they're subs and are not, thanks to YouTube.
Yeah. And I think that hurts us a little bit because YouTube's not really notifying a lot of the subscribers. And that's been a problem for years. A lot of the subscribers are not getting notified of our videos. It's crazy, you guys. And I think that's why a couple of my last videos really was hurting because I think I only got 1,100 views a piece on the last couple videos. So I usually average 2,000 or 3,000 views a video, which is pretty good for only 7,500 subs. So I think you only get 10 to 30% viewers versus subs. So if somebody has 100,000 subs, you're only going to average 10 to 20,000 views if you have 100,000 subs. And that's for any YouTuber, really.
Well, it does depend on the channel, though.
Yeah. It depends on it. There's very few channels that can get 40, 50% or more views.
The ones that do are normally good
Right.
channels, though.
But I think I do pretty good for only having like 7,500 subs. I'm averaging 2,000 or 3,000 views most of the time. Sometimes I'm like 1,500, 2,000, something like that.
We're pretty far behind, by the way.
Yeah. All right, keep going, Landon. I'm blabbing too
Brandon
much.
Lusky said, greatest surprise ever. My wife and son got me a mini XOT yesterday for my birthday. Fully tricked
Ooh.
me.
Those mini XRTs are sick, ain't they, Landon?
They are pretty sick.
Yeah.
Addicted to RC said, what's going on, everyone? And it's not to RC, it has the
It's not Rich
number
B.
two. It's not Rich B. He was here last stream, I think, though.
He was. Yeah, man, I appreciate everyone getting on the live stream.
He said, what's going on, everyone?
We got 15 in here right now.
Beyond RC said, it's crazy how much of your own money you have to invest. This gives a lot of new channels off. Got to be prepared to invest.
Yeah, Beyond RC, it's how it goes. I get comments all the time saying, "Must be nice to get all them RCs gave to you." It's like, are you kidding me, man? I got like gobs of money, and there's no way I'm going to get companies giving me this much stuff in here. I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars that's sitting in here. There's no way companies are going to give me all this. And I got people thinking that I've had all this gave to me. It's like, okay.
All right. Brian Sowett said the bike
Crazy,
video
man.
was great.
What's that?
Brian Sowett said the bike video was great.
Yeah, it was fun, man, you guys. This bike's pretty fun. We're going to keep this one. I was going to strip this down, clean it up, restore it, and, sell it. But my son's like, no, you ain't selling that or trading this thing. There is a lot of money and upgrades on this bike, GPM and trail stuff. So there's quite a bit.
HRRC and Mark said, hey, hope all good. I was able to grab the Big Rock Success at 450. Did you have one?
Yes, I have a Big Rock Success. I had a Big Rock 3S, but we had to break that down for parts because it was too
You
shot.
still have a Big Rock 3S.
Oh, I do. I bought the brand new Big Rock 3S.
The other one you tore down for parts.
Yeah, I had another one I tore down. But yeah, I did. I bought a brand new Big Rock 3S, and yes, I have a Big Rock 6S as well. It's a white one.
Joey Ace said, what's up, guys? Hope you're well, brother.
Joey Ace RC. Was he in the last live? He might have
I
been.
don't know, there's a lot of people.
What we got? Oh, we got 18. We're getting up there. We had a consistent 30 plus last live stream. First live stream I ever did, you guys. We kept 30 plus people on the first live stream. It was pretty good. We're up to 17. It was 18. Now we're down to 17.
Beyond us, he said, I get a lot of
You get some what?
Well, I don't like saying that.
I get a lot of douches.
It's not family friendly.
Oh yeah.
You might not be.
So
famous
Beyond
right
RC
now.
said he gets a lot of douchebags. I get one every now and then. Like, I'm actually pretty surprised that I don't get a lot of them. I don't get a lot of douchebags commenting. Just every now and then, probably like usually on a douchebag, I get a douchebag on a video is like what, a collection video or something, or
Probably.
something like showing
when
everything
you-
that's in here.
Oh, probably the Facebook ones too, where you reviewed Facebook cars. I think you got one on eBay as well.
I did get a douchebag comment on one of my Facebook videos, reaction videos too. I just deleted him.
And we're behind, by the way.
All right, we're behind.
Zoe Ace, I see people always hate you. Guys have great videos.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to say this right now on this live stream. So I am not on here to show off everything I have in here. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do videos, sharing with you guys what I do in the hobby. I buy, sell, and trade. I love doing that. I buy new RCs all the time, but I do like to buy, sell, and trade used ones, just like this one. You know, I actually trade. Yeah, I didn't even say what I traded. I didn't even say how I got this, did I,
No,
in the
you
video?
didn't.
All right, so I did not say, but I did. I traded for this. I made another RC, you guys. I had a brand new in the box, right? That I wasn't ever going to use. So I just shot the guy a message and said, "Hey, what's going on? Warning, your connection is
That's
unstable."
an internet thing.
Oh, did I lose?
Your internet's dying.
Did I lose? Did we lose people?
You're still on the stream.
Okay.
When does it get started? We're behind on comments by like 15.
So I traded a buffer I had in my shop for this Promoto with all the parts. And yeah, you guys, I didn't even have to have another RC or cash to to get this. I traded a buffer out of my shop for this.
The internet stabilized, I think.
Is it stabilized? So you guys tell me what you think about that deal, trading a car buffer for this.
We got to speed run a little bit.
All right, let's go.
Carl Truba said, so did you name your red Fox body Mustang drag car Red Fox?
No. I thought about naming cars in here, but man,
I don't think you can remember them.
I couldn't remember all the names if I started naming all these RCs in here. I couldn't remember them. There's no way. I could probably name that one since I'm a big Fox body guy. But
Beyond us, he said that view count / sub count sounds right.
yeah, 10 to 30% views is what you're going to get off your subscriber count.
Yeah, the sub and
Really?
base, yeah.
So for me, 1,200 is what I should be getting, around 1,000 to 1,200 a video average. But I really average more than that, honestly. I mean, I've been doing pretty good lately. I've been getting quite a bit.
I thought we were supposed to speed around.
All right. Start.
A*R RC and mod. Do you like and say if someone don't like it, mod channels out there, keep doing what God bless you all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I thought about setting a goal the end of this year. I wanted to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I don't think it's impossible, but I would like to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year for sure. That'd be pretty cool.
Zoe ASOC, I want to promote those so bad, just been out of the price range.
Yeah, just RCs are getting high. I want the new Losi LMT 2.0 Gravedigger, but right now I don't want to drop $750 plus tax on it. I have LMTs over here, the Son of a Digger and the King Sling, but God, man, I don't want to spend $750 plus tax right now. It's a lot, you guys.
Brandon Walski, I'm really bad at liking videos. I put them on my monitor and my desk as I rinse and forget to like.
Yeah, I mean, I recommend everybody that watches a channel. If you guys like watching a channel, it doesn't even have to be an RC channel. If you're watching a channel and you love that, you like watching their videos, that YouTubers' videos, hit that like button, you guys. It does help us. It really does. That's the only way we're gonna grow is the likes, the views, stuff like that. All right, Lane.
Zoe SOC, hey, you worked hard for what you have. People need to get a job.
That's true. People got to get a job, man. That's the only way you're going to get anything. Nothing's going to get gave to you in this world. It's just not. Nothing is. I better start tearing this thing apart a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
I'm kind of messing around here.
Mr. Audio said, hi everyone, Milwaukee in the house.
Milwaukee in the house,
I think
baby.
that's how you pronounce it.
Nice.
Addicted to RCs, not Rich B, just to be clear. One. Moto is one of my favorite RCs currently. Mine is being customized and it's definitely one of a kind.
Yeah, these Losi Promoters are pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I was going to get the Promoto SM Supermoto, but man, it's really the same bike, just different wheels.
Not really.
I mean, when it comes down to it, I could just put the same wheels and tires from a Supermoto on here. I might have the same thing.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
To me, I think.
I guess you have to watch a video on a comparison.
All right, I got to get something real quick.
Alright.
I mean, that's just my thought process, but it is what it is. I'm just old school, you guys. I'm just an old guy doing RC YouTube, baby.
Zoe SOC, I've been here since you started.
Since I started RC or since I started the channel, period.
I'm gonna guess RC because he has RC in his
Okay.
RC in his thing, so I'm gonna guess since he started doing RC.
So I've been doing this channel for what, just a little over a year now, Landon, probably. I think it's been a little over a year since I started converted this channel to RC. So yeah, that's pretty cool, you guys.
Addicted to RC said it's lacking, but I think that was a little bit ago. I don't think it's lacking.
Yeah, I'm in the shop, which is off the house. If you guys don't know, my RC studio / shop is this big building's right off my house, next to the house, and I'm pulling internet from the house into here with these. What's those those things that plug in the wall? That's what's bringing internet in here. So.
And infamous RC said, "Hey, bud, do you live near Dothan?" Let's just say I live around the area.
You know, I'm in northeast Alabama. I mean, not northeast, southeast Alabama. So, but I actually just went to Dothan today, and I got something, you guys. That's going to be in the next video. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's going to be something cool in it, Landon.
Did you clean it all up already?
I'm still working on it. You need to help me clean it up. I bought something, and right now I'm going to clean it up, and then I'm going to start doing a video on it. I think I'm going to have it out Monday. So it's going to be real cool. It's for something in the shop, you guys. It's going to be really cool. Let's just say I got to start moving I got to start moving stuff around to get it in here. Let's just say that. It's going to be insane, you guys. It's gonna be cool.
Challenge said hi, everyone.
Who is it?
Silas Challen, I think.
Silas Challen. Oh, okay, yeah. I think are you a new subscriber? Because I think you just started messaging or commenting. I've noticed. Let's see. Got this pin.
Carl Truba said hitting the like button is the first thing I do when watching my favorite RC YouTubers.
Yeah, you guys, I do appreciate everyone that watches this video, this channel. You know, I'm not perfect for sure. You know, sometimes I stutter in my videos. Sometimes I say too much. I'm the first one to admit that. Sometimes I can't remember what I'm going to say in a video. It's crazy, but I get through it. I enjoy doing videos, or I wouldn't be doing them, really.
Infamous RC said, I live in Ozark and been looking to bash some RCs with.
Bash RCs with. I'm not a basher, but I do like to play with RCs. We do jump them. Don't get me wrong. Like we were putting a little beating on this Promoto, and nothing broke on this. But yeah, very cool, you guys. I may do something one day. I know a lot of people that watch me are like all over the country or all over the world. I get people that comment all over the world too that watch me, which is really, really cool. I think Beyond RC, are you from Australia or United Kingdom? I can't remember.
I don't think he's here anymore, I'm guessing.
He left?
He probably making a video.
Okay.
He just spent a lot of time making those videos.
Yeah. But I get people that watch me all over the world, which is really cool for only having 7,500 subs.
Brandon Wolski, I've been to Dothan for my daughter's BMX national, and a very good friend lives in Raglan. Also, Beyond RC said he is he.
Yeah. Where are you from, Beyond RC? I think
the UK.
UK. Okay, yeah. I figure it was the UK or Australia. Yeah, it's really neat how when I look on my analytics and people that comment in videos and saying, "Oh, I'm from here," it's really neat that everybody just watches us all over the world. Most of my viewers are in the United States and Canada. I get a little bit in Australia, a little bit in the United Kingdom, and there's a couple other countries too that I get views from too.
Yeah. Silas Challenge said, yeah, from St. Lucia.
St. Lucia, Florida?
I don't know.
Who was that?
Silas Challenge.
All right, so I think St. Lucia is Florida. I think that's Florida.
These old flapping lips. The SM only differs a few things. True wheels, tires, sorter, front fender, new brake calipers, new foot pegs, taller, new chain guard, solder.
Yeah, a little. This one's a little bit different, but I mean, this or the Supermoto doesn't matter to me, honestly. Yeah, look at her.
Oh, and he said new rear axle.
Oh, really? That much, huh?
Yeah, there's a good amount.
Yeah, that's all right.
Juba said, I don't remember watching all your videos. Do you have any 10 scale or bigger rally cars?
Yes, I do have bigger 10 scale rally cars.
You have the 5th scale.
I have a big 5th scale Red Cat Rampage XR rally car. That's actually a 2-stroke, true dual exhaust. Well, it's got dual exhaust on it. And then I got the Rolarlo XTS. I got a brand new Traxxas rally car. I think that's all the rallies that we have, right?
You don't have many.
I think I only have 3 or 4 rally cars in the shop.
Yeah, I think you have that one. You have the Rolarlo rally car, then the Traxxas.
My biggest one's a 5th scale. It's discontinued from Red Cat, but I love that thing. It's awesome.
That is over. Why is that the same bike? Well, graphics and rider gear. There's a few differences on it.
Yeah.
Silas Town said the Caravan St. Lucia next to Martinique.
Florida?
I don't know. He said the Caribbean St. Lucia.
Yeah, I think that's in Florida.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Do you need me to look it up?
No.
Are you sure?
How many we got in the? We got 19 people. Not bad.
Beyond, I see most of mine are in the U.S. That's why I always have to mention prices in dollars, and it confuses my UK viewers. But the U.S. makes up 50% of my viewers. Only 12% UK viewers.
I think I'm going to say 70% are U.S. for me, viewer-wise. which is quite a bit.
Beyond RC said RC is massive over there compared to here.
Yeah.
He said it's bigger over here.
What?
RCs. I think prices on RCs are more expensive in the UK, aren't they?
Yeah, prices overseas are
Because
more.
they have to send them.
Yeah. The prices over in Canada and UK and some other countries, the RCs are ridiculous, you guys. I mean, I don't know if I would pay them kind of prices. They were up a little bit for a while here. They still are, except for Traxxas, right?
Traxxas didn't up their prices on tariffs, I don't think.
Yeah,
Because they're a US-based company.
right.
I don't think they up most of their cars.
Look at that. We got something done a little bit. I'm probably not going to completely tear this thing down in this live stream. I'm just doing something while I'm talking to you guys on the live. This live is for just me talking to everybody. That's what I'm doing live streams for. But I'm just doing this just to do something. I'm not going to finish tearing this down. I'll probably finish tearing it down like tomorrow or something. But yeah, I'm just piddling around with this.
Infamous RC said the dirt bike track in Newton has a RC track, but it's overgrown with grass. Now, do you have a Creighton 4S?
I do not have a Creighton 4S. I have a Creighton 8S and I have a Creighton 6S.
You have two 6S.
I have two Creighton 6S's and a Creighton 8S. I do not have. I don't have the 4S version. But those Creighton 6S's, that's one of my favorite son's favorite RCs, a Creighton 6S. That's one of your favorite RCs is a Creighton 6S, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got two of those and I got an 8S.
But they're a little out of my price range for $800 right
Yeah,
now.
they're pricey.
I know, they really are. $800 for an 8-scale Creighton EXP is a lot.
Yeah. I'd say I got a decent collection. I don't think I have the best collection, but I got a decent collection. I think I have a lot of RCs that people are going to want for the most part. There's probably 10 of them I still want. So yeah, I'm working on that. You guys, I can't be spending more money than what I already am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not St. Lucia with 2 pigeons.
Florida?
Not Florida.
No, really? Oh, okay.
We would try to figure it out, but we would look at.
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right. What are we behind?
These old flatlands, I think the UK has more RCs per capital, but the US is just so much larger than the UK.
Yeah.
Beyond the Sea, they are getting smashed too.
Yep.
Well, Traxxas is already expensive, so they don't need tariffs to make them more expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a live once or twice a month. So when was the last live we did? 3.5 weeks ago, I think. Something like that. So I thought I thought it was probably time to do another live. It's been like 3.5 weeks or so. I like to do at least one a month, maybe 2 live streams. So you guys look out for these. And of course, look out for my videos and my shorts. My son does all the YouTube shorts. So look out for those, all that stuff.
Infamous RC would like a Creighton for us. I would be down to trade you for something.
Oh, he wants a Creighton 4S? Or he has one. He wants to trade me.
I don't know. I'll have to tell us. It's one of those. Beyond RC, it's always been popular over here, but YouTube-wise, most of us, including the channel, is way larger than me. Most of the viewers are US-based. That's why Kevin Talbot says dollars in his videos as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the US. We have so much. We have easy access to anything, really, honestly. And that includes RCs. I can go, the closest hobby shop for me is Dothan. And then if I want to go to another one, I got to go to Florida in Crestview, Florida. That's probably the next closest one that I would go to. But honestly, I like just kind of supporting the ones that are around me. I have to drive almost an hour to Dothan, you guys. I don't live in Dothan. I don't live around it. I still have to drive a little bit to get there. Let's
I
just say that.
said, glad I got my notifications on.
Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, I think YouTube is not notifying all of our subscribers. You know, I think Beyond RC can agree with that. I don't think we all of our subscribers are getting notified. So
These old flat lifts, UK, Kanukistan, Down Under, all have VAT, also value added tax. So they tax twice on RC stuff.
yeah.
Silas Sound said, I love the socks. They're nice.
Yeah, I let my boy handle those. He's been doing pretty good, man. The shorts have been doing really well on YouTube. Our
They're doing
YouTube
decent.
shorts. I think our YouTube shorts are doing good for the size that a channel that I am.
I mean, mine on my other channel do better.
Well, yeah.
That's because I'm fast on like that. Definitely. Brandon Walski said, do you have either of the Losi micros?
We have the Micro B. I have a Micro B, and both my boys have a Micro B. I was gonna buy the Micro T. I still may do that. Get a Micro T. I'm usually late to the party on a lot of these new releases.
You like seeing if they're good before you
But
get
I
one.
do like this kind of see how they are before I get one. Kind of, I like to see what some of you guys have to say, some of the other YouTubers and this. But I am going to start getting new releases in my hands. So the gentleman that owns the hobby shop close to me, he told me that, hey, once he gets something new in, I can go down there and box it. So once he gets his what is it?
I don't know.
Once he gets his first, I can't even remember. I'm getting old, you guys. Man, shit, I can't remember.
Infamous RC said, I have a Creighton for us.
Nice. But the hobby shop that I deal with now, he said once a new car comes out, I can come unbox it at his shop and run it. So that'll be really cool. So I should hopefully get my hands on a lot of these new ones that are going to come out. I don't know, but yeah, there's a lot of parts on this I'm going to have to replace for sure. This is one of them. And then I got to replace this exhaust piece too. It's all messed up. And the hardware. I got to replace a lot of hardware, you guys, on here. All right. Now we're moving, boys. All right, we behind? What we got?
Not too far behind.
Not too bad.
So sounds that I have a MN82 RC truck hard body, and it's nice.
Heck yeah.
I said would love to have a chat with you and Beyond RC for the new people to the hobby.
Who's that?
Ice.
Ice?
I.C.E. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We can call it bridging the gap.
Yeah,
It's pretty good, actually.
like I said before, I do watch a few YouTubers, not a lot of them. I do watch Beyond RC, like I said. I do watch you every now and then. I do watch Derby City RC. I think he's pretty entertaining. He's different. I feel like, you know, and he doesn't do expensive cars, but he still does really good videos. Don't you agree, Derby City?
Yeah, most people aren't wanting to spend $1,000 on an RC car, which makes sense.
And you guys, I'm going to start doing some budget RC stuff. I've had people actually message me, say, hey, man, you know, you got all this expensive crap in here, all the expensive stuff. How come you don't do cheaper RC cars? So I am starting to, I've had companies contact me, and I have done a few in the past, but I am going to start doing a few more as well, because I've had a couple other companies just, you know, recently contact me. I think I'm going to do some budget friendly stuff here and there too. But I do like my high end stuff, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I like the big stuff. You know, anywhere from 7th scale to 5th scale RCs. That's what I like. Mainly 5th scale.
Yeah, as big as you can get it.
As big as I can.
Whatever can fit in here.
Whatever I can fit in. The bigger RC, the better for me, you guys. And I have a lot of money in the large scale stuff in here.
I said, all the people I would love to interview.
Who? Me? And
What?
he said he would what?
I think he means that there's a lot of people he would want to interview.
Yeah.
Carl Jewer said, do you think since Losi has the Promoto, do you think they'll ever make a Holly version for street use?
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be pretty sick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Trying to get this pin out of here. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is the first time I've ever tore down a Losi Promoto, you guys. So I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. I've never had to tear down one. I've ran them before, but never tore them down to restore one like I am on this one. Because I just recently got this one and we ran it. So I'm going to tear it down.
Infamous RC, about to go around my new ZD Racing BX12. Take it easy, bud.
Yeah, that BX12 buggy's pretty nice, actually. That little buggy's pretty good for the money. This pin is being a butt.
Yeah.
Lean and lay.
You got this. I have faith in you.
Yeah, you got faith in me? I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, son. He's not coming out, man. So we got how many? We got 20 people in the chat, Landon.
Yeah.
Nice. God, this is being a pain in the ass to get out of here, isn't it?
I said I definitely want to talk RC with the real RC people.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I think most RC YouTubers, I think they're real RC people. I mean, in my opinion, don't you?
I think most of them.
Most of them?
Because I think about 99% of RC YouTubers don't make money off of doing the YouTube.
Yeah.
They put into it.
And you know what? It is kind of rough being an RC YouTuber. I think I seen Beyond RC, if you're still on here, I did see your one of your videos about being an RC YouTuber, and a lot of that stuff I agree with you on. I'm telling you, it's rough. It's not. You're not going to make a lot of money on here. Only very few people are going to make money being an RC YouTuber, and if you do, you're lucky. You just lucked out, in my opinion. So.
Or you've been posting for years.
Or you've been posting for like 15, 20 years, 10, 15
20
years.
years. You'd have
10, 15 years. If you've been
like
posting
YouTube
for 10, 15 years, you should make it for the most part, in my opinion.
Addicted to RC, not Rich B. If it was Rich B, I'll say Rich B, okay? Just to be sore. Says,
Yeah.
still here working on my Rain Raider socks currently. Don't forget to hit that like button, everyone.
Yeah, I appreciate it, everybody. No, I get confused with addicted to RC or addicted to RCs or Rich B because he calls himself addicted to RCs.
Well, there's three
So-
people that have been in the chat before that were
Yeah,
addicted
so-
to RC.
Yeah, we've had 3 people with the same name in the chat before, so that kind of messed me up a little bit.
They do change the spelling, but when I say addicted to RC, you can't see that.
I need to start putting these screws back so I can remember where they go. Man, you guys. These Promotos are pretty cool, though. I can say that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They are expensive, though.
Yeah, I think some RCs are pricey. I think this one, I don't know. I think the Promoto is a little pricey in my opinion. I think the Losi LMT 2.0 is pricey. They should have kept that at $650, But
yeah,
hey,
because there's only there's not many RC bikes that are
Yeah.
that good, so they can basically put the dress or whatever they want.
I think
That's like the
Losi
only
upped
option.
it $100 because they put that trick, that stuff, the tricks, they made it do tricks.
They don't. No, I think they upped it because of tariffs.
God, look at that
Or
shock.
just to up it in general.
That shock's still pretty good. Just dirty.
Beyond Us, he said, do you have a particular brand you prefer or just a bit of everything? I'm seeing a lot of Traxxas.
In my shop.
Yeah.
You guys, I like RC's period. And I know people say that term fanboy, and I'm not. I'm not any kind of fanboy, but I do have more Traxxas than anything in here. So he is right. I do have more Traxxas in here, don't I? But it doesn't mean I like Traxxas more. I think it's just that Traxxas has a lot of good cars that I like, I guess. But doesn't mean it's my favorite, right? I don't. I wouldn't say that.
I mean, I think whatever you have the most of is your favorite brands. That's what I think.
No. I mean, I like Primal RC. I like Kraken RC. Even
Well, you like them, but we're talking about favorites.
I can't say I have a favorite brand though. It's hard.
I can.
What do you like brand wise?
Traxxas.
All right, so my youngest son Landon, he likes Traxxas. That's his favorite brand.
Well, mostly because they have clipless systems on most of their cars.
Me,
I can't. I don't like.
I don't want to say that Traxxas is my favorite brand because I like Primal and I like HPI and Kraken RC and I don't know, you guys. I can't say I have a favorite brand. I just like RC, period. I think every brand has really certain cars and every brand are really good. So I think every manufacturer brand has good cars in their lineup.
Addicted to RC said, well, I'm the original Addicted to RC. Had this channel for years, but took a bit of a break the last few years. I'll just see.
Oh, okay.
He's the original dad. Makes it
The original.
He's the original.
Wow, nice.
I said everything, the good, bad, ugly of RC.
Beyond RC.
No,
Oh,
he said everything, the good, bad, ugly of RC. So basically any RC that he can get his hands on.
it's actually cool that Beyond RC is in the live stream. I think there's a lot of YouTubers that do watch me. They just don't comment. And I really feel that way. I think a lot of these guys, Woogie Nitro, like Woogie, man, I watch some of his stuff. He's a smaller channel like me. He was in the last live stream. Woogie Nitro was.
He's the only Nitro channel I think you watch.
He's the only Nitro channel I watch, you guys. Woogie Nitro. He's an older gentleman, really cool. Knows a lot about Nitro stuff. So if you're into Nitro, go to Woogie Nitro. He's really cool. He knows a lot about nitros. So that's one channel I watch. One Nitro RC channel I watch is Woogie.
Addicted to RC said, I like all brands, but for me, it's all about pot supply.
Yeah.
Beyond Us, he said, what if you can only pick one car?
Ooh. Got me on that, didn't he? One car.
One car for everything.
So if I was can only have one car in this entire shop.
No car thing.
Man, guys. It's going to either, I know people might think I'm crazy. It's probably going to either be one of my Primal trucks, Primal RC Raminator or Mega Truck, or it's going to be the X-Max. If I was only keep one car, I think. Don't you agree? I think that's about what I would do, wouldn't it?
That's what you do.
Yeah, it'd either be, if I was only have one RC, it'd probably be in one of my Primal trucks, like I said, or an X-Max. That's probably, and you know what? I know X-Maxes are kind of overrated, I guess. I know Traxxas Max, man. You guys, I'm telling you that them things are tanks.
That's probably the best car out of the box, I think. I don't think
that would be the car
cars
you
out
would
of the
want
box.
if you was to keep one car. Traxxas Max, wouldn't it?
Well, to get one more car, I got rid of mine.
Yeah, you'll get another one.
Well, at some point. That's the next car.
All right.
Handyman Haynes said, "What kind of Amish do you have?"
Ooh, Landon, I can't. Let's see. What kind of armas I got? I wish I could like move. I got this laptop in front of me. I'd like to move the laptop around and show you guys. I have an. He said, "What kind of armas do I have?"
Yeah.
Okay, I have a Arma Outcast 8S, an Arma Outcast 4S, Arma Creighton 8S, two Arma Creighton 6Ss, an Arma Typhon, Arma Big Rocks 3S, Arma Big Rock 6S. Help me out, Landon. What else? Arma Granite. What else we got here, Landon Lee? Help me out.
I don't know. Did you say the Infraction?
Arma Infraction, you guys. I got the Arma Infraction. I got quite a bit of Arma cars, really. I got like 5 or 6 HPI cars too. Got quite a few Losis in here.
Carl Chu said, "One car for me, TRX 4 K10 High Trail."
Oh yeah, I got. Well, we got 4 TRX 4s. I got a 79 Blazer, 72 Blazer, Bronco, and the Defender. So I have 4 TRX 4s. When it comes to crawlers, bigger crawlers, and I got the Red Cat Marksman. I have like 135 RCs in here, you guys. I think that's what the collection is right now. It's not a lot. I'm
What'd
sure.
you say?
I'm sure some other YouTubers have more than I do. For sure. Though I only have around 135.
Only
I think.
135.
Hey, some YouTubers have a lot more,
Well,
but
I
a
know-
lot of mine are big cars,
well,
you guys.
I know a lot of us YouTubers have more, but only 135 is a statement for SAR.
But see, a lot of my cars are, expensive. A lot of my bigger cars. So I have a lot of big cars that have a lot of money in them. They cost a lot of money, and then they have a lot in them. So, like, I think I have around 30 fifth scale cars or something. So, definitely have a lot of money in large scale RC cars. I have 2 Losi 5Ts, 2 Primal cars, 5B, a Primal Challenger. You guys get on my YouTube. You guys will see everything.
Beyond RC said, "X-Max is fine once you have invested a lot more money into them."
Yeah, I think the X-Max is good out of the box for the average person.
Well, if you just run it on grass and jump it, I don't think you really need to upgrade too much on them.
If you're not launching it, 30, 40 foot up and out or 60 foot out or whatever, that truck's going to last the average person. I mean, those things are pretty tough. But if you're out to really just beat the crap out of it and do whatever you can to break it, it's going to break like any RC car. I don't care what it
I
is.
gotta go support the Knicks, but thanks y'all for even listening to my wild ideas about getting RC staff for everyone. Bless you and the chat.
All right. I appreciate you stopping in for sure. Well, we got 21 people. Nice. Hey, we're getting there, you guys. Look at it. She's coming. I'm barely even on this bike.
Beyond RC said 135 is no small amount. A lot of mine I either sell and move on to make space for new stuff.
Yeah.
On a continuous basis. I don't get attached to my cars. You saw do. Don't do that.
I think that's my problem. I do get attached to some of these cars, and I am a collector too by heart. Honestly, if my channel was big, and I, ended up getting a lot of cars sent to me, then I would probably have
to keep all of them, wouldn't you?
I don't know if I'd keep all of them. I don't know. Probably the good ones. I'd probably keep the good ones. But I get it. Space is very vital.
Well, not many people, especially me, have this much space. I don't.
Like I can actually expand this shop, you guys, if I wanted to. This is a 25 by 32 space, 32 wide, 25 this way. I could expand this out if I needed to. I can actually double this if I wanted to, because my shop is 72 foot long by 32 foot wide. But it can get expensive, but I am a collector too, and that's why I have all this stuff in here. So,
Drop D Don said, "Do you have any Stampedes?"
no Stampedes, believe it or not, you guys. No, I think I need to get one though.
Do you?
I think I need a new one. I think I need a new one.
Yeah. David Blank said, Junior said, "What are your thoughts on the eRevo 2.0? I have a couple, even though it's a pain to walk on."
eRevo 2.0, you guys, I like it. I like the eRevo 2.0.
I think it looks pretty.
The sledge, Traxxas sledge took its place in my opinion, but I do like the eRevo 2.0. I have one. It's in pretty mint condition too, honestly. I don't know if I'll run it because of course they discontinued it. A lot of my discontinued cars, I probably won't run them. I won't bash them. I may run them around a little bit, but I'm not going to bash my discontinued cars. They're just, parts, of course, on a lot of them are hard to get nowadays. So let's see. What do I need to take off here?
Beyond us, see, you are fortunate to have an epic space. I just don't have that level of space. I'm very jealous right now.
Yeah, it just all depends where you live. Like when I moved to this house, I had to have a big shop. I've always had a big shop everywhere I lived.
The last shop was even bigger.
Now, my last house that I had, my shop was bigger than this off the house, just like this one is. It was like another 1,000 square feet than this one. This one's a little over 2,000 square feet. The shop I'm in right now. My last one was 3,000 square feet, and my house was double the house I have now. The last house we had was like 5,300 square foot house on 8 acres before I moved here. Now I'm only sitting on an acre. So
yeah, but it was also not in the best place of town either. It was kind of in like a spot where like a bunch of farms were.
Yeah.
So there was definitely not a lack of space.
So you guys, when I disassemble something, I always put the hardware back where it was. If I can, I will.
Carl Chuba, do you have RC boats?
No RC boats.
You don't have a single one, do you?
I don't have any RC boats. I got one helicopter up there, which I am getting another one sent to me. We are going to be getting another helicopter in here, which I love helicopters. If you guys want to see me do helicopters, I won't do planes. I think planes are a pain in the butt. I love helicopters though. So if you guys want to see helicopter stuff, I'm thinking about buying some helicopters. I think that'll be fun. I love helicopters, man.
Beyond us, see, that would cost $5 million in the UK.
Yeah. Here, yeah, the 8 acres, 5,300 square foot house I had.
It depends on where you get it.
Here, I'm only over an acre. My house is like 2,600 square feet. My shop is over 2,000 square feet, but I got an in-ground pool with a bunch of palm trees in the back. I'm sure some of you guys seen that in some of my videos, the backyard.
Well,
it's nice here, but
it depends on where you live. Because if you live in like Florida or Hawaii, that's even more expensive.
Yeah.
Then it gets really bad.
Mm-hmm. I love to go to the UK. I actually have an aunt that lives in the United Kingdom. My grandpa back in the day, tell you guys a quick story. So I have an aunt and a cousin that lives in the UK. They were born and raised in the UK. My grandpa was in the military and he was stationed around that area back in the day. And he messed around with another woman and had my cousin. So, yeah, I think that's how it went. No. Yeah, he messed around with another woman, had my aunt. And then, of course, my aunt had my cousin, of course. So I do got a couple relatives in the UK, which is really cool. And I've met them. They've actually come to the States probably 20 years ago when I met them at a family reunion.
Beyond us, he said a small family home is around $500K for us in the UK.
That's insane. That's just insane.
Maybe they make more money then.
Well, I mean, this place wasn't cheap either but nothing's cheap anymore, you guys. Honestly.
Tim's
It's
he
just-
said I'm actually visiting the UK in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I'd love to go to the United Kingdom. I got relatives over there, like I said. I'd love to go visit Australia one day, which I'll probably it'll never happen. My ass will probably never get on a plane. So, especially after everything's been going on with the planes and helicopters nowadays especially this year or in the last year, there's been so many planes and helicopter accidents. Man, I don't even want to get my butt on a plane or a helicopter right now. It's crazy. Let's see what we got here. What do I want to take off? We behind or we good? We got 22 people in the live. You guys hit that like button too. It helps this live stream. I do post my live stream, so if anybody that misses the live, they can actually go back to the channel and they can go under the lives and actually watch the live stream. So I do post the live streams in the live stream section if anybody misses my live. So, but yeah, like button helps. What do I want to take off here?
Whatever you can figure out to take off.
I know there's a cover right here. We'll take this cover off. This thing's not in bad shape, just dirty.
Yeah.
Honestly, nothing's broke, just dirty. Some of the screws are a little rusty, but other than that, it's not bad. Not bad at all. You want this, Landon? Let me give this to you.
I'll take it.
You take it, won't you?
I'll take most things. Even if it's a cheap one that I don't want, I'll take it.
I've gave my boy some RCs. He gets some RCs every now and then from me. Don't you, my boy?
I'll take anything, Dad. Don't worry.
I bet you will, boy. What else we got? Am I missing a screw here?
Beyond Us, he said, enjoy this. It's 1:08 a.m. time for bed. See y'all later.
Who, Beyond RC?
Yeah.
May at 1 o'clock. May I appreciate you getting on here at 1 o'clock and at probably what? You probably got on here at midnight. Hey, I appreciate you, brother.
You've been streaming for about an hour, so he got on at like midnight.
Wow, midnight. No, I appreciate you watching, man, for sure, and supporting the channel. And of course, I watch you, support your channel too. So you do really good on your videos as well. So let's see what we got. This one here is a little bit pain in the butt. So we got 21 people. What is it, around 7 right now? It's not bad, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. As long as you guys stay on here, I'll be on here for another, might be on here for another 30 minutes to an hour, as long as everybody keeps coming in the chat and the live stream. We had a consistent 30 plus last time. We're around 20, staying around 20 right now. But this is the chance to, comment, ask questions. That's another reason why I get on the live stream. So if you guys have any questions or comments, now is the time. So it's easier for me this way, actually. Man, this one's kind of stuck in here. A little rusty. Plainly.
Yeah. David Blanks of Jr. said, I have 2 1.0 and 2 2.0 EVOs.
Nice.
And now they are self queens. They are my pride and joys compared to the other ones.
Yeah. We are having trouble with this screw, Landon Lee.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Are we behind? Are we caught up pretty good?
I think so.
Nice.
Addicted to us, he said 8 here in today. I'm just gonna guess that's New Jersey. Am I right?
He's where? He's from where?
He said 8 here in today. Is that New Jersey?
New Jersey. He's from New Jersey.
I think so.
Nice.
David Blackson Jr. said 8. So that means also
What'd I just drop here? Dropping stuff,
Andy
you guys.
Manham said 8:10 p.m. in Florida.
Wow.
Tim Z said, I had no idea you had this channel. I just opened this stream because of your old Fox channel.
Oh, so he was an old subscriber back in the day. Yeah, and what's his name?
Tim Z.
Tim Z.
Z.
Yeah, man, I switched it to RCs. Got a little burnout on the cars, man. Taking a break, doing RCs well, I'm doing RCs now. You know, I used to do RCs all my life, on and off. So really wanted to start, you know, doing RC cars again. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this screw, I got a strip screw. Man, that stinks, you guys.
That's not good.
That's not good. Not good at all. Where's these come from, Landon Lee? Oh. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing a screw. Ah. There it is. Found it. Yeah, we got a strip screw here. This is going to be a pain. Real pain. All right. We got down 19 people. That's all right. I might have to drill that screw out.
Yeah.
Man, that stinks.
That'd be bad. Do you have a pot for it if you had to do it out?
I hate drilling screws out, but I have to. Actually, you know what? They used the wrong screw. It's supposed to be a different one.
Is it?
Yeah, someone's been in this bike.
Well,
Well, yeah, of course they
it is
upgraded.
used and it's upgraded, so someone has in fact been in there, yes.
Yeah, they upgraded it. So, ooh, this is okay. And this thing's turning too in here.
Is it?
Yep, on the other side.
David Blankston Jr. said you said you had plenty of armors. Do you have any of the Typhons?
I have a Typhon 6S.
You did a restore video on that.
Yeah, I restored that. I actually got that secondhand and restored that, and it turned out really good, you guys. That Typhon 6S that I restored. Go check that video out if you can find that video. Dude, that thing turned out good. So good. It's got upgrades on it too. So, oh, okay. This one, Landon. This is in here. This screw's in here. That's why I couldn't get it out. I need to replace this screw though.
Okay.
It's stripped out.
All right.
We got it, baby. So yeah, I appreciate everybody getting on here, you guys, shooting the shit with me. I enjoy doing the live streams. It gets me.
That Typhon turned out pretty good too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Gets me talking to you guys, answering questions, responding to the comments, and I just like doing live streams. I'm not gonna do them a lot, but I do like doing them. See what we got.
You know, you used to try to get next.
What?
You used to try to get Italian.
Italian? Yeah, I am in the market for an arm Italian.
Because that's an armor that I think you're really missing. You need Italian and Natalius, and I think you should be fine.
Yeah. See what we got. We're getting there. Yeah, there's a lot of screws to this Promoto, really, especially the side screws, all these covers and stuff. Yeah, look at that. So this is the progress so far, you guys. It's a little bit of work, not too bad though. I'm talking more than I am working on the bikes. It's all right. That's what I'm on here for, to talk. Blab my mouth.
Big Show said your new KRC table mat will be handy with that teardown. We'll hold all of them screws in the slots. Good live stream.
Yeah, you can probably tell I don't have the KRC pit mat on here. I was wanting to use that for like new builds and stuff. The big mat. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I might use it one day. This Promoto is just really dirty. I blew it off really good, but there is dirt falling from it. I just didn't feel like, clean.
Use it when you rebuild the car.
Yeah, I'm probably going to use that pit mat, that Cal RC pit mat, when I put this thing back together, because everything will be cleaned. Some parts will be new. So I'll probably use the pit mat when I rebuild this thing back up. But when I tear down RCs, it gets really messy. And I just, put the cardboard down, as you can see. And if dirt or grease gets on this, it's fine. I can throw the cardboard away. But when I disassemble new cars or build new kits, I'll use the Cal RC pit mat, which is really nice, you guys. I recommend it. I mean, I get it. I got it sent to me, but honestly, the quality of these pit mats are so good. Honestly, I'm very surprised. Very, very surprised. All right. Got more screws we got to take out. Are we good on the comments? We got 17 people. We're starting to dwindle down a little bit.
You got to be more entertaining, Dad.
I'm not entertaining.
You got to
I'm
start
not.
doing jumping jacks or something.
Jumping
Maybe
jacks,
I'll get my
push-ups. How about you do jumping jacks and push-ups?
I'm good.
Why? You're young. You can handle it.
Talking's a lot of effort.
All right.
Culture said, do you think stainless steel screw heads would be better for strip screws heads because it seems like the screw heads strip out in plastic?
Like if I had my way, I would do stainless steel on everything.
It's expensive.
But it's expensive, you guys. Ooh, we're talking anywhere from $40 to $80 for a stainless steel screw kit. I think the screw kit for a Promoto, stainless steel kit for a Promoto, is like $50-$60. Something like that, isn't
I
it?
would like to get stainless steel screw kits called because I know I'm going to be keeping.
God,
It's expensive.
yeah, stainless steel screw kits are expensive. Now,
That's the only problem.
in the future, I'm doing a Traxxas UDR build. In the future, I do have a stainless steel screw kit for that. I do have stainless steel screw kits for TRX4s, and but yeah, you guys, it'd be nice to have certain cars with stainless steel in them. But I recommend stainless steel screws. They are nice. They won't rust. I think the heads would probably be a little bit better on them. I don't think they'll strip out as easy, but yeah, it's expensive. Just very, very expensive. There's the gears. Here's the gears, the pinion gear. Looks good. Everything looks good on this.
Addicted to RC, so they send you those different mats and magnetic pieces. Pretty cool.
Yeah, very nice that they sent those.
Addicted to RC said he prefers titanium because they're stronger.
Yeah.
I wonder how much those are. Let me look up how much
But-
those are. Those are a lot more expensive.
I guess it just all depends how far you want to go with your RC that you're working on or restoring or whatever. Certain cars I probably do more to than others. Ones I think I might not keep, I'm not going to put a lot of money in them because you're not going to get back what you put in them, in my opinion, or not. Like this one had $400 worth of upgrades at least. And of course he didn't get $400 plus the cost of this bike. Plus I did get like $330 worth of new parts with this
Do you
too.
want to guess the price for a titanium screw kit for Losi Promoto?
$80.
90.
$90.
That's a lot.
Titanium screw kit, $90 for the Promoto. Wow. Wow, you guys.
These old flapping lips that I read Titanium screw kit for the Promoto I have not installed yet. That was $85.
Yeah.
I know, they're nice.
You can go broke in this hobby. For sure. It is not cheap, boys. It's not cheap. Yeah.
These old flap lips, true that Addict and SS can. Now aluminum and E-threads, time.
Yeah. But yeah, I plan on cleaning this bad boy up, replacing some parts, cleaning it up, servicing it, making this thing like new again. It's really good shape. Like I said, it's just dirty real bad. They really didn't want to clean it. They didn't want to take care of this bike. You can kind of see all the dirt in there.
David Blinken Sip Jr. said, I think this is entertaining because I don't have any friends that do RCs, so to be able to watch somebody walk on one is pretty much the highlight of my day so far.
Well, hey, I appreciate everybody that gets on my live streams, watches my videos, watches the YouTube shorts. Yeah, I appreciate the support, you guys, honestly. It does take a lot of time and work to do YouTube. It's a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it does cost a little bit of money to run a YouTube channel for sure. Not all of us get stuff sent for all the time for free. I do get stuff sent to me every now and then, but like I said before, I paid for 99.9% of this stuff that's in this shop. But like I said, I do get stuff sent to me. If it's worth it, if I feel that the product is going to be decent, then I'll accept it and I'll do a video on it. And then of course, I am not biased. My son thinks I am a little bit, but I am not. I will tell you my first impressions of whatever I have, and I will give you my honest review on it. Yeah, you guys, just love doing RC YouTube. Do not get me wrong, but it is a lot of work for sure.
Addicted to RC said you stole that Promoto.
Yeah, I did. I traded a buffer for it.
Job Design said, what was your first RC car? Mine was a Tamiya Frog.
Ta-da.
The real question is, do you want to know his first hobby grade RC car or first cheap RC car? That's the question.
Who's that?
Job Design said, what was your first RC car? Just say your first hobby grade RC car.
And who was it that said it?
Drop D Dime.
Drop D Dime.
Say your first hobby
My
grade
first
car
hobby.
you've ever gotten.
Okay, my first hobby grade RC car that I ever got was the very first Traxxas Rustler, the very first one that ever came out back in the day. I can't even remember when it was.
Is that why your bias towards Traxxas?
That I can remember. I might have even got an old Tamiya or something when I was very, very young that I probably can't remember because I always loved RC cars. But from what I can remember, it was a Traxxas Rustler, the very first one.
Two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
Two-wheel drive.
Did they start out with two-wheel drive?
Two-wheel drive, yeah, back in the day.
How long ago was that?
Oh man, I can't remember. I can't remember how long. If you guys can remember the very first Rustler that came out, let me know in the comments right now. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I probably had a Tamiya or something when I was a real young kid. I just can't remember because I do remember a little bit having RCs, but the very first one in specifically was the Rustler. So yeah, very, very cool.
Addicted to RC car. RC said, my first RC was a Tamiya Super Black from 92. I believe I still have it, but it's in pieces.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people got RCs just thrown in their garage for years, just sitting there, or in their storage somewhere or something that's like mint, worth some money or something. I like to start going around and like being an American picker style RC, RC enthusiast, going to places and trying to look for RC cars and stuff. I think that would be fun. I would like to do something like that.
Yeah.
Just go and, try to find RCs. I don't care if they're old, new, used. I don't care.
Dropped you down to, I'd say that Trax is, oh wait, I already read the other thing. Junior's cool hobby said, when will you start the USA 1?
Great content. You already did the USA.
I already did. The first live stream I did was 3.5 weeks ago, somewhere in there. And that was breaking down the USA 1. And I actually cleaned that thing up and put it together off camera. I didn't do a video on it, assembling it.
No, you just did a live.
No, I just did a live stream disassembling the USA 1, but I can show you guys right now how it turned out. But I didn't do a reassemble of it on video. Let me get it real quick. So here she is, you guys. This is how she turned out. She is nicey nice. Very, very nice. Turned out really nice. She is a beauty now. Nice and clean. Believe it or not, the frame was bent on it in the front. The frame was. So I straightened everything out and cleaned everything up, broke down the axles, cleaned them, re-greased them. And I think that's it. And everything else cleaned up like new. I did put some new hardware in it, but this thing turned out so nice, you guys. But yeah, I disassembled this on the last live stream, but I went ahead and just put it back together off camera. So never did a video on this one.
Dropty Dimes said, I bought a Stampede when they first came out. I still run the Stampede to this day. Fun little truck.
The Stampede?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Stampede is going to live forever. Very nice car, monster truck that Trax has put out. All right, I'm going to take the cover off this. Voila. We're getting there, you guys. She's coming apart slowly but surely. Trying to take my time on this. I don't want to get too in a hurry with it. Let's see. Because I know I'm going to forget screws, where they go. I know I am. Let's see. Some of you have gotten live stream 15. We're down to 15. If this keeps going down, I'll probably end up, just killing the live stream, you guys, for the night. But if we keep some decent amount of people on here, I'll stay on here.
Yeah,
So.
Addicted to RC said USA 1 is so much fun to drive. It's a blast. Drives like nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool RC, you guys. I do like it. Very nice. I'm going to have to leave these screws out. This thing's really dirty in here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Carl 2 said, I love my Stampede 4 expired rips.
Yeah, Stampede 4x4 is a really good monster truck, you guys. It's proven. A lot of Traxxas stuff's been around, and it's proven. Everybody just loves it. I like everything. I like all RCs. I do like certain RCs from every brand. So I do like all the brands, but just certain cars out of those brands. That's just how I am. And Losi, this is a really, I love this RC from Losi, but I do like the 5T, the Losi, the 5B. What else do I like?
Big Trev said, is that the Glamasuno buggy behind you? I have one coming to me that I found.
The Glamis right up here. Yep, this is my Glamasuno, you guys. My son has one as well. So my youngest right here, that's in the live stream with me, he has a Glamasuno.
It's not as mint condition, though.
This one's pretty mint.
Unfortunately. I haven't found one
So
that's
we-
been that mint. I wonder if Big Trev's is that mint.
So we take ours to the sand only I do not bash my Glamis Uno anywhere else but on the beach. These are very hard to get in this condition. The parts are scarce, and this is one of my favorite 1/8 scale buggies. You guys, the 2-wheel drive Glamis Uno. These things are so much fun. I do like my HPI 5B too. I took that to the beach last time. That thing's a beast. But yeah, she is a beauty. My youngest has one. We cleaned that up and kind of restored it too.
Mhm.
So, yep. And
Handyman Hainstead. I remember running that one to the beats. Yeah, on the beats.
I do have a Viterra Twin Hammers that's over here as well.
You need to get the Glamis Sphere.
Yeah, we'll probably get a Glamisphere. Yeah, look at that. She's coming along.
Yeah, with someone on eBay right now, I think they're still up. They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're $400 right now.
I'm gonna take
The
this.
thing is, they go for like $150 more than what the Glamis Unos do.
Yeah. So we got 18 people in the live stream. Nice, you guys. Whoever's new coming in, we're tearing this Losi Promoto down. Talking about everything and anything. Shooting the shit on here.
Drop D Dunn said, I just picked up a new Mojave XP roll and not sure if I should build it or not. Do you have one by chance?
Hey, what? What is it?
Mojave EXP.
No, I do not have a Mojave EXB. I have a Mojave 4S.
You don't even have the 6S Mojave.
I do not have a 6S version of the Mojave. I'd like to get one though.
You're just a hater on the Alma 6S line, aren't you?
I like Arma. I like all of it. I like all the cars, you guys. I'm not a hater. Yeah. I'm not a player hater, Landon Lee.
I know. Carl Chu said, do you have the Traxxas Funko?
Carl,
Yeah.
man, you know what? I really wanted to get the Traxxas Funko sand car. There was a guy that had one for sale on Facebook for like $1,000 or $950 or something. I should have grabbed it, honestly.
1,000 is what they should have been nickel.
I just don't want to spend $1,300 plus tax on one. I just think they're too high, in my opinion. I think I'm going to end up getting a Funko sand car secondhand. I'm going to try to get one like in really nice condition. So I have been looking around secondhand for one.
Yeah, that is really expensive.
They're just real I do not want to buy one new. It's too expensive. They're asking too much money, in my opinion.
Yeah. Are you going to bring the Vesla to the beach next time?
The Vesla. Oh, my son wants me to bring my Kraken Vesla to the beach. It's my big fifth scale 2-wheel drive electric buggy. If you guys wanted to see that, let me know. Next time we go to the beach, I may take it.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool, actually.
Addicted to RC said, Alma 6S line is so good. Have them all. Creighton 6S HB is my favorite. 1/8 scale bastard, but the sledge is right behind it.
The sledge. Tracks a sledge.
Yeah.
You want one of those, don't you?
I want the Alma Notorious.
Armin Notorious 6S.
That seems like it'd be really fun.
Is that your next car you want?
No, I need a Max first.
Oh. Hey, you know what? How many people we got in here? 19 people in here right now. Let me know in the comments right now, what is your favorite RC that you own or you want? Either one. Let me know in the comments, you guys. We got 19 people watching. Let me know what's your favorite RC that you have or your favorite one that you want. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know.
There's 2 cars from the Alma 6S line that I want. Actually, there's 3 cars from the 6S line that I want. I want the Creighton 6S, I want the Notorious 6S, and I want the Mojave 6S.
Man, you want a lot, don't you?
Well, those are most of the cars that I don't have that are the best cars I can think of.
We're not behind, are we? We good? We doing good on comments and questions?
No, you're doing good.
Nice.
Y'all choose that I own a Traxxas Maxwell. Absolutely love this by power and performance.
Nice.
Maxless is good. I think of it more as a bastard. What it is.
Yeah. So he likes the Max.
I still don't have a stock cars truck though.
Okay, we're gonna take these forks off, I think, but that's help keep. Yeah, we'll take the forks off next.
Silas Johnson, my favorite RC is a MN82 RC truck. I own the WPL series RC truck. Gave it to my mom. She drives great.
The MML.
The MN82.
MN82.
It's his favorite.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of that. I want to look that up.
I don't think I've heard of that. MN82
Yeah, let me look that up.
truck. Is it a monster truck? Huh.
I'm going to look it up because I'm curious now. Oh, it's a rock crawler.
Oh, rock crawler. That's what it is. Nice.
Is it good?
My youngest asked if that MN82 was good. Am I saying it right?
I'm pretty sure it's a crawler, right?
A crawler? Is it a crawler? Nice. Taking the forks off right now. I'd like to get this thing fully disassembled. I might not though. We'll see. We'll see what time we get off the live. I don't plan on getting this done by the time we get off the live, but you never know. Let's see. I got to take the servo off. Yeah.
Candyman Haynes said, I'm a Granite owned one from Beyond the RC's raffle, and I really wanted Omicron 6 up. So his favorite one he has right now is an Granite, and he thinks he wants the Omicron 6 up.
Granite. Oh, nice.
Mr. Audio said Losi 5T.
Losi 5T. I agree. That's a badass car right there. Badass short course truck. I got two of them. I got an electric 5T and a gas 5T. My gas Losi 5T has a 30-degree north body on it. So a lot of people mistake it for a 30-degree north truck, but it's not. It's a Losi 5T.
Actually, that body looks really good on that car.
Yeah, it does. All right, I need to get this off.
Rob D. Dime says, what's the ground surface like what you guys run? I just moved to Florida from Ohio, and everything's sand in my area. Gotta dial all my RC cars. Do you guys have a favorite tire?
So he's asking where we run our cars and stuff. Yeah.
He said, what ground surface do you guys run on, and what's your favorite tire?
The surface we like to run on is grass, of course, a little bit of dirt, but we like running on grass mostly, and sand at the beach. We like taking some of the cars, only certain cars, to the beach. I will not take, certain ones, but certain ones I will take to the beach, or we like to run on grass. The tire I like to use is like not a real deep tread tire. I like Proline. I like the Proline Badlands. I like a lot of the trenchers. I like Proline trenchers. Duratrax has some nice wheels and tires. I do have Duratrax in here. I like running Duratrax tires and wheels. But yeah, that's probably about it.
Yeah.
We do not like to run in water, mud, nothing like that. I mean, it's just going to ruin the RC car, you guys. If you're running in water and mud, and I mean,
Silas Challenge said, yeah, rock crawler. Yes, it is good.
yeah.
If you need to get it and make a video on it.
How much is that for one of those?
Um,
One of them bad boys.
It is $65. Is a red one.
That's not bad for the price. Huh.
I think it'd be cool to see how it does.
So I do got a video coming out Monday, you guys. How many people we got on here? 18. I just picked up something really cool for the shop in here. We're gonna have to do some rearranging. I talked about this earlier in the live stream, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be working on it tomorrow, and we'll put out the video Monday. So, yeah, very excited to get this. I picked up today.
Juniors, they are cool hobbies that I want the Losi 5T.
Yeah, Losi 5T is epic, you guys. I'm telling you.
Mike Eklund once said, I like the Rolalo AMX12 came in a suitcase.
AMX 12. I can't remember what that is.
I'll look it up for you.
There's that gyro.
AMX 12.
So yeah.
I think it's a little buggy.
Oh, it's a little buggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
I like it
buggies.
when cars come in suitcases.
Yeah, we love when cars come in nice cases or boxes, mainly cases like the Rolalo supercars.
Yeah, those come in.
Those come in some nice cases.
I
The
like
787, 917 Rolalo supercars. I got both of those, and they come in some nice cases. I like when RCs come with cases. That's pretty cool. I think every manufacturer should have
an option to get a case.
an
for the
option
car.
to get a case for your RC car. I think that would be cool, you guys,
That'd
honestly.
be cool because
Yeah,
not
it would.
everyone will want one, but for the people who do, that'd be cool to have an option.
Yeah, that would be. Let's see.
David Black and Sip Jr. said, my favorite is the X-Max on my type. Expense 6s right now. My latest project is a 2005 Jetta Toyota Chrysler STR8 1/5 scale. I have to convert it to a hobby grade. I'm turning it into a drift car.
Nice. And who was that? Who said that?
David Blankenship.
David Blankenship.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what's so good about this hobby, you guys. It's you can just do anything. I mean, you can keep your car stock. You can upgrade it. You can, just choose any style of car you want. Short course truck, monster truck, on-road cars, just anything. Motorcycles. Just the hobby is just so versatile. You can just do everything. Planes, helicopters. I'm going to start doing more helicopters. I do want to have a little collection of helicopters. We're probably going to stay small. I don't want to get any big helicopters, just kind of smaller ones. That way I don't have to.
All the stuff that comes with
Yeah, I don't want
flying
to be.
things.
Yeah, I don't want to have to register a helicopter because it's a certain amount of weight.
It's a
I'm
lot
not
better.
doing that.
Carl Drew said, I've been infatuated with the MJX 114 scale and 17 scale rally car. Really like to get one, either one.
Yeah.
Douglas Town said, I will look out for that video. I am excited.
Yeah, we're going to be excited. We got a lot of work around here to do to get what we're putting in here. It's going to be epic, you guys. I'm excited to show you guys Monday what I got for the shop. What is going on here now?
It's Joey Lowe said, hey, y'all.
Joey Lowe. He was in the last
I think
live
he
stream.
was.
Yep. What is up, brother? Joey Lowe. In the live stream, baby. Oh, there we go. We got it out. That cover was on there. Wow. Crazy. Let's see.
Carl Drew said, love the stream, guys.
No, I appreciate it, you guys. I'm just glad my youngest son does these with me so he can read the comments why I'm messing with this and concentrate on responding and with the comments and questions. Just easy for me than him reading all the questions and comments. I'm glad he's here helping me out. So for sure. Okay, that doesn't go out. Okay. Look at that. The mesh is a little tight on this, but maybe it's, oh no, it's good. It's perfect. All right, so here's what we got so far. Man, this thing's getting tore down. Wow. We are tearing this thing down, boys and girls. I don't know if there's any females watching. I think there's like 2% of females that watch my YouTube channel. So everybody else is guys. So, all right, let's see. What else? Like, this is the first time I've ever broke down a Losi Promoto. So I'm kind of taking my time, looking, see what I need to take out first or take off. You really want to be, the first time you ever take apart an RC, just take your time, you guys. Try not to strip any screws.
Drop D Dime said, do you ever get on Instagram?
I do. We do have an Instagram, RC Revealed Instagram. I think it's on the YouTube channel, isn't it?
I don't know.
So I do. So I do have an Instagram, RC Revealed.
Carl
Instagram.
Tudor said, so cool your son hangs out with you.
Yeah,
I know, you must be really lucky.
Yeah, so my boy, he's my youngest. He's 14, and I do have another boy that's 18. He's pretty busy. He does work and school, and then my youngest does school. But he loves the hobby like I do, my youngest, and very, very fortunate that he likes what I like. He's not into it all the time like I am, but he does love the hobby for sure.
David Blankenship Jr. says, when is your son going to do a live stream of his cars?
My cars were the last saw we did, aren't they?
What's that?
My cars won the last YouTube salt that we did. The son versus dad RC collection. At
Yeah.
the beginning, that was my RC cars.
So
you didn't get to see them for long, but there's a quick glimpse.
yeah, so my son did do he did now a lot of whoever's new that just come on the live stream, there's 17 of you, but he does all my shorts on the RC Revealed channel. My son is behind all the YouTube shorts. The last short that we put out was a son versus dad RC collection. And the RCs that you see at the beginning of that short, that's his. And then, of course, at the end of the short, it's all my crap. So
Make sure you watched it multiple times to get a better
Yeah.
look,
man, look at this. This is crazy.
It's Joey Lowe said, just rinsing up my TT02R, upgrading to aluminum suspension pods. I hate E-clips.
Yeah, E-clips are a pain in the butt. I do agree with you on that.
David Blankenship Jr. said, I'm watching you on my TV and my daughter's on the couch with me watching you. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that watches, you guys. No matter where you're at watching, your phone, your laptop, your TV. You know, very cool that everybody watches me. Supporting the channel, all that stuff. Hope I know what screws go where.
Yeah.
I may forget, Landon.
Well, don't do that.
I'm trying to put some of these back.
Carl Chu said, RC are like Russ fans. Hardly no chicks involved.
Yeah, my wife does like RC, but only when, you know.
She likes everything but the cleaning, the walking on.
Yeah, she just wants to drive it for a few minutes and she's done. She don't want to do nothing else. She might be watching this right now too, my wife. So nah, she supports what I do, and I'm very fortunate that my wife supports me on whatever I do. So yeah. And all the crap that I have that I spend money on in here. So. All right, let's see what we got left here. May take the tire off this. Definitely not in a hurry.
I don't want to be in a hurry.
If you get in a hurry, everything turns to crap, you guys. You do not want that. Ooh, this one's on here. This is on here. Is on here. How many people we got in the live? 18 people. Nice. Nice and nice. This thing is on here. All right. I had a feeling this back tire is going to be a pain in the butt to get off.
Macon Lund once said, "What brand tire glue do you use?" I hate gluing tires twice.
What brand tire glue do I use? Well, Traxxas has some decent. No, Proline. Proline puts out some. Here, I got one over here on the.
Go get it, Dad.
Here we go, right here. So Proline has some tire glue that I like. It's pretty good, I think. And then there's another brand. I think it's guy, I can't remember, ATX or something. I can't remember. But really, the main, any of the main brand tire glue should do. But Proline's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this should not bad. And this back tire is gonna be a pain to get off.
Carl too said, "I wish I had a wife that would walk on my RCs. That would be a perfect world."
Oh man, that would be perfect world.
David Blank says, "Do you have any marks?"
Oh man, do I have any what?
Do you have any mods?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but this screw is not good.
How do you not know if you have mods?
Marks?
Mods.
MERCH.
Merch? Oh, do I have any merch? No. I've thought about doing shirts and hats. I just don't think I'm a big enough channel to do that yet. I don't think I did have a handful of people ask me about merchandise like hats, shirts, whatever. I just don't feel like I'm big enough of a channel to invest in doing that. Because if I invest in doing merch and I don't, people don't buy any of it, then, I got a bunch of merchandise laying around that I have a bunch of money invested in. So I was going to kind of wait a little bit longer to do merchandise. If I do it, it'd be shirts and hats or something like that. But like if I had people every week saying, "Hey man, you got merch, shirts, hats, stuff like that." If I had people doing that every week, then I might do it. But yeah, we'll see, you guys. It's definitely a decent investment to start doing that when merchandise and stuff. So I don't know. We will see, you guys.
Carl Juvis said socks would be cool.
I don't know.
I'm actually.
You can write RC revealed on the RC card itself.
I am thinking about a different logo. I need a logo. I really don't have a logo for RC Revealed. So I need to think of a logo that I want to do. But just haven't really thought of one. But we're going to do that. I'm going to think of a logo. I'm going to put the logo on the channel. And then eventually the logo will go on the merch, on the shirts and the hats and stuff. But we'll see what happens for sure. Man, this is on here, you guys. Man, it is on here. Yeah. They might have Loctited this bad boy, Landon. Wow. Need a different. Wow. I'm definitely gonna have to replace some of this, some of these screws.
Yeah. Carl Chua said, yeah, think of ourselves as walking billboards. Love the channel.
It is. I mean, it's definitely a way to advertise your channel, your social media, whatever. And a lot of YouTubers have merch. So I used to have it on my the channel, this same channel. I used to have merch, but we'll see. I might do it.
Addicted to RC said, wow, these primal trucks are so impressive. Just sitting here admiring it after walking on the socks for my primal gravedigger.
Nice. So you got a primal grave digger, huh? That's sick. All right. Look at this crap that's falling off here, Landon. We are getting it. Well, we got 23 people in the live stream, you guys. Pretty good. I'm getting this. We're getting her done here. I'm getting it. I'm getting it apart. I'm taking my time though. I'm not getting in a hurry, really. I really don't want to strip screws out. I've had one or two that the heads are kind of wanting to strip out, but I got them out. So I'm gonna have to replace them for sure. Yeah, see, they Loctited this. I don't think this needs to be. And he Loctited this on here. Wow. Is that necessary? I don't think it is, Landon.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Addicted to RC said 41 out of 200 collector's edition.
Wow, the Gravedigger.
Yeah, the collector's edition.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So he must have got it early. That's pretty sick.
Carl Sugar said, what are your favorite tools for walking on RC cars?
I don't mind. You know, I have the kits, the tool kits. I don't mind these. Got an Onyx one here and a Dynamite tool kit. You know, I use bigger Allen keys because, believe it or not, you guys, if you start loosening up a screw and you feel like it's stripping, it's not catching, grab an Allen key. An Allen key will more likely grab better and you can get that screw out. So Allen keys just get you a nice set, and sometimes it'll save you, you know. It just depends how, I like to use different types of tools depending on the RC car for sure. All right, we are getting there's the chain. Look at all these. Look at these upgrades, you guys. GPM. We got a lot of nice trail parts on this thing. You can see all trail goodies. Nice. So this thing's upgraded to the 9. I need to get
Addicted to RC said after buying it, I waited almost a year for it.
Really? They were that far behind just making 200 of those? Wow. That's great. I mean, I get it. I think they're quality trucks. They're not the most durable things in the world because I have the Raminator and the Mega Truck. I just recently converted my Raminator to electric. If you guys want to go check out that video, I think it's 2 or 3 videos back. And then I'm keeping my Mega Truck gas. So, but I love them. They're just not they're not RCs that you really want to launch too high in the air or, beat the crap out of. They're really big fist scale monster trucks that you drive to scale wise. You know, they're not bashers by no means they're not bashers, you guys. Very expensive. I got.
Peter Lang Lewis said, "Love the videos. Keep up the good work."
No, I appreciate that. Who said that?
Peter Lang Lewis. I'll just say Peter.
Peter. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Watching the channel, supporting me on what I do over here. A lot of work. YouTube, hey, YouTube's a lot of work, man. It really is. A lot of people don't appreciate the kind of time and effort that people do on their YouTube channels. It's a lot. It really is. But I enjoy doing it or I wouldn't do it.
Addicted to us, he said pre-ordered really Ollie.
Yeah. If you're number 41, you pre-ordered pretty early.
I wonder how long the people who got it last had to wait.
Right. I need to get a vacuum. I mean, there is so much. Look at this, Landon. There's sand. I think this is sand.
I think so.
Yeah, it's a brown sand.
Well, let's read the first comment, and I can go get you the vacuum.
All right, hold on a minute. I'll be right back, Landon.
What?
If you got any question, I'll only be back first. I'll be back.
Just read them, and I can get it. What you got?
Oh, I need the vacuum with the little skinny head on it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff on this table. I need a vacuum.
Only a little jealous over here.
Someone's a little jealous.
Addicted to Honesty said he was jealous when he saw the updates, I think.
Yeah.
Carl Tuga said, "This is the first time I interacted with a RC YouTuber this much. What a fantastic experience."
No, I appreciate you guys. I like, it doesn't matter how big I get. I may stay a small channel or I might, get bigger. It doesn't matter if I'm a small channel or a big channel. I'm still going to react to everybody. I'm going to try to talk to as much people as I can. Even in the comments below on the videos, I try to read every comment. I try to respond to every comment the best I can. Sometimes I miss comments on my videos, and I really don't mean to do that. But no matter how big I get, which I probably never will, but I have no problem talking to you guys. I mean, I love doing this. If it wasn't for you guys, the channel wouldn't be where it is today. That's for any YouTuber. Every YouTuber should be very thankful for all their subscribers and their viewers, and some of them aren't, in my opinion. So, hey, go get my vacuum.
205 RC said, "What's going on?"
205 RC?
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
205 RC in the house. Uh-oh, Mama's got my vacuum to the rescue.
You're lucky I was watching.
So, yeah, here's my vacuum, you guys, I use in my shop. I got a bunch of crap right here, so just bear with me for a second. I'm going to vacuum this up. All this up. It was getting bad, real bad over here. I mean, there was a pile of dirt and sand right here or something. Yeah, we can work. I'm very OCD too. We got 24 people in the live stream. Nice. You guys. Hey, any question, comments, put them down right now. This is the best time to do it on the live stream, you guys. I'm telling you, this is why I do them. And do disassemble stuff while I'm doing it. Like every time I do a live stream, I'm going to try to figure out something to do while I'm talking to you guys. So today we're disassembling the Promoto. Next live stream, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but if these continue to get good, be successful, the live streams, I'll start doing them every 2 weeks instead of once a month. So yeah, Promoto's coming apart. Not too bad right now. I just hope I can remember how to put everything back together, Landon Lee.
Yeah.
These screws right here, at least. But yeah, this look at this. This is a little tricky to get. A little bit of work to get a Promoto part for sure. Needs cleaned real bad, you guys. All right. What time we got? How long we been on, Landon? We've been on 2 hours. Wow. Last live stream was 3 hours, wasn't it? We were on 3 hours last time. We had it like consistent 30 people
Teal
on
5
here.
RC said I'm watching on an 85-inch TV and it's like life size.
Nice. I'm probably big, ain't I, on that big 85-inch screen? Pa. Nice.
Addicted to RC said have a guest on for even more interaction.
I got my son, but he don't want to be in here. He's right sitting over
No,
here.
YouTube doesn't like having kids on live streams. Because they might turn off comments if they think there's a kid on the live stream.
You don't look like a kid to me, son. You're a big boy.
I'm not going on the live stream.
My son thinks if he's on here, YouTube don't like kids being on live streams. I don't know if that's true or not, but my kid is definitely bigger than I am. He's like my 14-year-old that's sitting right here. He's this tall, and he's bigger than I am. I still lift weights to this day, not as heavy as I used to, but he's a big boy for 14.
Drop D Dime said need to get the family out there with some of those no prep drag cars and everybody put $40 into a pause when it takes all.
I don't have $40 to put into a pot, so I spend it all on RC.
Yeah, my son, my youngest boy, every time he gets money, he spends it. I give him allowance every month, my boys, and every time he gets money, he spends it, mostly on RC stuff. So, and I do too. I mean, I spend so much money on RC, you guys.
Well, every time I get money, there's either something I want for gaming or there's something I want to upgrade on my RC cars.
Yeah. I'm definitely not making money on here on YouTube, you guys. I don't even make that much, but I'm definitely in the negative because I spent a lot of money on this hobby. But I would do this hobby if I was on YouTube or not anyway. But I do YouTube to share my experiences. I said this earlier in the live, but any new viewers right now that just got on, I do YouTube because I want to share my hobby with everybody, share with what I do. I buy, sell, and trade stuff. I love doing that. It's fun for me. Yeah. I just love the RC hobby. I love all RCs, all brands.
Mikey Lund said, if you had a Traxxas Fartec 2.0 chassis, what car body would you put on it?
We have a Traxxas Fortec 2.0, isn't it that 33 coupe?
2.0, yeah.
I do have a Fortec, the 33 coupe. What body would I put on it? I don't know, honestly, what body I would put on there, to be honest with you. I do like that 33 coupe body. That's pretty sick. It's on my COE hauler up here. Yeah, I'm not sure on a body. Let's see what I want to take off now.
Culture said, what was your guys' favorite RC video you guys did together?
Oh, me and you?
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, so the favorite video that my son and I did together.
I like the Mini XRT run video.
The Mini XRT video?
Yeah, when you went to go unbox it.
Yeah, I think, I would say the Mini XRT video when I went to the RC shop and the owner let me unbox a brand new demo and run it on the track. I think that's our favorite RC video together. But yeah, and I will be doing more, hopefully when a new car comes out. The owner of Cycle Service and RC Hobby, the hobby shop that's close to me, it's about 45 minutes away. He said anytime he gets a new release in, he will let me unbox the demo and run it up there. So hopefully, I will be able to get a hold of some newly released cars. Like I did the Mini XRT, which was a real fun video that we did.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the video. So yeah, I'd say that video. That's cool.
Addicted to RC said, your son counts, but I mean another channel with you.
Oh, like a collab?
So you do a dual live stream, like you on one side, another channel on the other side, and you guys talk to each other about RC cars.
What YouTube channel I would do with that with?
No, he said that's what you said do.
Oh, well, that would be cool to have another RC YouTuber on a live stream
Yeah.
with me. I don't know if that would ever happen, you guys. I'm not trying to be negative, but I think a lot of the guys, the RC YouTuber guys, I don't think they're. I'm sure they're friendly. I'm sure they're probably good guys. A lot of the RC YouTubers.
RC YouTubers who would probably do.
But I don't think I would probably have to be a big channel. You know, I think maybe another smaller RC channel would do that.
There's a lot of small channels that would probably do it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of small RC channels maybe would do a live stream with me. If they maybe messaged me and said, "Hey, man, you want to do a live stream?" I would do it. Of course, I would. But is any of them going to reach out to me? Maybe not. Especially the big ones won't. I guarantee the big RC YouTubers aren't going to reach out to me to do a live stream. That's just how people think. You know, if they're big, they're going to think, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do a live stream with that guy. He's not big enough."
Wookie Nitro might do one with you.
He's not big enough on YouTube to do that. So a lot of the RC channels that are big, they think that they're above everybody else probably. So I don't know. I'm not that way. I am not that way. If I was a big channel, I would do a live stream or a collab with a smaller channel. That's how I am. So
I bet Wookie Nitro would do one with you if you asked.
Woogie.
He might.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Beyond RC that was on here earlier, I'm sure we could probably do one.
There's a lot of people who I think would do
let's see, what else do I want to do on here? What is it? We've been we've been doing all, we got 19, 20 people in the
said I work at a hobby shop for pods on the weekends.
Oh, he works at a hobby shop?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be cool.
He works
yeah.
at a hobby shop on the weekend.
So you have a full-time job and you work part-time at a hobby shop. That's pretty cool.
Addicted to RC says my Fortec is the new version with the C8 body. Love it, so much fun on 3S.
Nice.
David Blankenship Jr. said he doesn't sound like a kid in the background. Sounds like a full-grown man.
He's a big boy. You want to come in? He's been on the videos.
No, I'm good.
You don't want to stand up in front of the camera here?
I don't look good right now.
Yeah, he's got long hair, you guys, and he has to have it fixed before he even gets on camera. He's got that white boy afro look going. Like if you guys are in your late 30s to 50 years old, so you guys probably heard of Cypress Hill. You know, Be Real, the rapper. My son has that fro like he does. That's who he reminds me of. Be Real on Cypress Hill.
Carl True said, "Have you ever checked out Jerry's Old Guy review? We've seen him before."
Jerry's Old Guy review. I've seen.
He has a bunch of crawlies, doesn't he?
Jerry's Old Guy review.
I've seen a review on his TRX6.
I think I've seen that channel before.
Yeah, we watched a video on the TRX6, I believe.
Yeah, I think I might.
TRX6 review. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I might have seen his channel before. Well, we got 19 people. Okay. All right.
Addicted to RC said no one specific small channels. Mainly love chatting and RC lives.
Yeah, like I'm talking more on here than I'm disassembling this bike. So, but that's what the live streams are for. I rather talk to you guys more than work on the car.
D Dime said, "Have you guys been messing around with the Axial SCX25s lately, or doing any crawling lately?"
We do need to do another crawling video. That would be cool. With the smaller crawlers, we did a video on the TRX4. We took those out. Oh, I took my TRX4. He took his Red Cat Marksman out.
I can't believe they stopped making the Marksman.
Yeah, they did stop making that Marksman.
That was a really good deal for that car, actually.
Yeah, we may take out a small crawler. We may do a video on a small crawlers.
Yeah, my SDX24.
So he got a fully upgraded STX24 from me. I may take one of my TRX4Ms out or something that's stock, or I do have a Panda Hobby crawler. That thing's fast though. That thing's a really nice little crawler.
Yeah, it's fast, but the only thing you'll beat me in
Nah.
is the speed test that you keep trying to do.
Right,
205 SC says, "Look like a rock band drummer."
Oh, you?
No, the band, I think.
Oh,
Oh, maybe me. It depends on if he saw one of your videos with me in it.
probably. Let's see. I think
Carl
this
Suba said, "What is your opinion on FMS products?"
FMS products. I've never had one. I've never had. I've never bought an FMS vehicle, RC car. They've never reached out to me or anything. I know they're a cheaper brand. They're like $100 something for an RC car, right?
Yeah.
FMS.
You
I know they just put out that little two-wheel drive, two-wheel-drive monster truck out.
They're a cheaper brand, but you can definitely tell they're supposed to be cheaper cars.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really tell you much about FMS. I've never had one. They've never sent me a car, which I don't expect any company to send me anything, but I do get cars in here every now and then that are sent to me or products. But yeah.
205 RC said yes, your son. So is that a compliment? Or is looking like a rock band drummer a compliment?
I think it is. I think it's a compliment. I wish I had his hair. My hair is getting thin, you guys.
No, you couldn't handle it.
I used to have thicker hair, but when you get old like me, son, you're gonna get bald. I'm telling you. It's probably in the genetics.
I think I have the other side.
Let's see. Do I want to take anything else off here?
Mickey Lund, if you could make a RC vehicle of any you've had in real life, what would it be? So any car you've had in real life into an RC vehicle.
Ooh, any RC car in real life into an RC vehicle. My 67 Nova Super Sport. Yeah, was it 67 or 66? Yeah, I had a 66 Nova or 67 Nova SS. It was a drag car. It was a big tire car. Had a big blower on it and stuff. It was dark blue. Love that thing. That would be cool for an RC. I've had a lot of cars.
That Nova you had would have been sick as a drag car, wouldn't it? With those big back tires in the back. That would have been a sick drag car.
That was a drag car. Yeah. My Nova SS, yeah.
That would have been a sick RC drag car.
A lot of you guys probably know I used to have a lot of Fox body Mustangs, Shelbys, Terminators, big Ford guy, F100s. I used to have 65 F100, a 70, a 72. I used to have a 68 Camaro. I've owned some rare cars, like a handful of 93 Cobras. I've had a 95 Cobra R. I've had these. These are real cars I used to own.
205, he said, I watched every vid you put out and went back to your Mustang days and watched a lot. Yeah, it's a compliment.
So what's his name?
205 RC.
So 205 RC. You watched some of my old car videos, huh? Yeah, those were the days.
Kai said, hi guys, sorry I'm not on today's live until now. I'm not very well, so have a good day. Good live.
And who's that?
Guys, bye. Kai.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. I really do.
I think he was in the last live stream.
Yeah, he was in the last live stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that off.
Carl 2 said, my favorite car of all time is my absolute dream car, 67 Nova SS.
Nice.
Drop D Dinosaur, I was going through some of your old videos and seeing 93 Cobra, beautiful car. I got a 64 Corvette, but I'm getting ready to start restoring it.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you going back to my old videos. I've had a lot of cars, you guys. I'm not trying to toot my own, but I'm not trying to toot my own horn. But I've had a lot of cars and trucks, new and used, and half of them I never put on the channel. I used to have a what was it? A 2009 Corvette Z06. I love that car, you guys. I love that thing. That red one. I've had a 98 Corvette Z06. I've had a lot of Chevy and Ford stuff, new and used, sports cars. I've had a 66 Mustang Fastback. That was my last Mustang that I had when I was here in Alabama. That was the last Mustang I sold, was my 66 Mustang Fastback. And I never put it on the channel. I never put it on Instagram. I never did any of that.
Nathan RC Clips put a bunch of party confettis.
Oh, yeah, did
Yeah, a bunch of confettis.
he? But yeah.
Carl Drew said, "Toot away. You worked hard for that horn."
I appreciate it for sure. You definitely don't get stuff for free in this world, you guys. That's just the way it goes. You don't get anything for free. It's not gave to you. You have to work to get what you want in life. That's just, I mean, yeah. It's just, this world's getting worse. I feel like it is. But
205 said, "I love them Fox Buddy Mustangs. I've had a few of them, but it's been used. I live in Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa? Yeah. Tuscaloosa. You ain't too far from us. Okay, this is a pin that comes out. We'll take this pin out. I'm definitely taking my time on this. I probably would have had it apart by now, but not in a hurry.
Well, you're doing it mostly apart.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
It actually doesn't seem too complicated.
No, it's not bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, definitely a lot of trill parts on here.
That's good.
On this car. I mean, on this bike. This thing's going to turn out nice. I'm thinking it's going to turn out pretty good when I'm done. Clean it up, servicing it, replacing some parts. I'm going to replace a few things on here. I did get a bag of new parts with this bike. If some of you guys don't know, we got 20 people consistent. We did have 30 last time consistently. We're only getting around 20, 25 consistent. Not bad live stream today. Let's see. I think I'm going to take this. I might leave the swing arm on for now. Look at that. More crap's falling out of here.
That's fun.
That's nice. All right.
Lux cuz said cool.
Cool. All right, you guys. What else do I want to take off this? I guess I could take this plate off the top. Screws on both sides. Yeah, you definitely got to, kind of watch what you're doing when you're taking certain RCs apart. I think certain things need to be in order, especially when you take it apart and put it back together. The most important is making sure you knew where your screws go back, and that's the most important part.
Yeah.
I think I'll be all right, though. There's a lot of hardware that needs to be replaced on this bike, though. Honestly. So this might be a little bit of work. This Promoto. Might be a little bit of work, Landon. I think I got a little bit of work. We got 19 people going on. Not bad. Yeah, I think the hardware is going to clean up good on this.
205 RC said she'll make some good RC upgrades. I've been meaning to pick one of them Losi bikes up, but I have not yet.
Yeah, these are pretty nice. If some of you guys don't know, I picked this thing up on a trade. Got a pretty decent trade on it. So sometimes you don't always need money or cash to get something. You can trade for something if you want it. You know, you don't always need money to get something. Trade is always good. We got this little plate here. There's a servo. They really don't make it easy to work on this Promoto, honestly, you guys. To get to the servo, you have to take the guy off the seat and flip this plate up just to get to the servo. And then you got to take this off to get in here. Because it would be hard to try to get to this servo saver and servo horn.
Mikey Lund once said, "Have you ever had a roast racing Mustang? I'm having a guy make the body to put on my Fartec."
Oh, Roush Racing Mustang. I used to have what was it? A 2003 Roush, the New Edge body. If you guys are familiar with the Ford Mustang body sayings, so the New Edge, I had a New Edge Roush, which was like an 03 or 04. I can't remember. It was in the early 2000s. And I had a GT too. But you got Fox body. That's the 79 to 93 cars. And then you have the 94 to 98 cars, which were the SN95s. And then you had the New Edge from 99 to 04.
Where's the charger for this?
What charger's that? I don't know, somewhere over there.
Carl Truva said, "Do you think decking my RC with aluminum would make it stronger than if I left it stock, or is there a line between the two?"
The thing is with upgrading and with aluminum, you like, I do not ever put aluminum control arms on my RC car. I just don't do that. I think all your control arms should be able to flex. That's one thing I do not do, is put aluminum control arms on an RC car. I like putting aluminum on the hubs, the knuckles, servo, horn, steering, bell crank, aluminum steering bell crank. That's a good upgrade in aluminum. What else? Shock towers, usually. Never control arms, never. What else? I don't like to put what else aluminum wise. Aluminum bracing, of course, is good. You don't want to put a lot of aluminum on a car. I guess that's where I'm getting at, but there is certain things you want to put aluminum at on a lot of RC cars. Like, I think on the Promoto, all this aluminum that's on it, I think is necessary. I think this thing was properly upgraded because, you only got this control arm and, the forks, which are aluminum. So that's good. But on with an independent suspension, don't do aluminum on the control arms, you guys. It's not that good for them. Plus, you scrape them up, and you ruin the nice machine part. It's like, So, we got 24 in the live stream. We're doing pretty good. I'm just piddling around, you guys, trying to figure out what else I want to take out. Probably going to take this piece out, this front, this fork bracing out. See what else we got. I'm going to take off the where'd Landon go? I got a new person.
Yeah.
I got my wife in the house reading questions and comments. We're 2.5 hours in the live stream. Wow, you guys, crazy. We got 25 people in the live. Let's see. I'm probably going to take this front section out, and then we'll probably call it a live stream. Probably that'll probably be all I do for tonight.
That'd be good because I'm at 14%.
14%.
I didn't think I was getting summons.
Yeah, we'll be on for a few more minutes on the live stream, you guys. I'm gonna take this this fork brackets off, and then probably call it a day. We got 27 people in the live stream. Nice. Okay, what comments we got? We got a lot of people. We got some.
Like I said, we're caught up.
Well, I had some popping up in here.
Now you do. Drop D Dime said, "Time flies when you're having fun."
It does. I mean, I could be in here for 3 or 4 hours and not even realize it. Just, working on a car. Or
You are in here for hours, and then I come to find you.
Yeah, my wife, you guys, she's gonna tell you straight up all about what I do. Yeah, I can stay in here for 5 hours and just time just goes when you're doing something. I'm like the type person, I focus and I just want to get it done. I just keep working and just time gets away from me. It really does.
205 RC said, "Oh yeah, I wanted to say thank you for your service."
Oh, I appreciate that.
And then Carl said, "I can't believe I've been watching the whole video. Thank you guys."
No, we appreciate you guys supporting the channel, watching the videos, getting on the live stream, shooting the shit with me while I'm just piddling around with an RC car or RC motorcycle, I guess. I definitely appreciate all the support, you guys. Yeah, this is coming along pretty good. I think I'm going to take this out now. Like I said, it's the first time I've disassembled a Promoto, so I'm kind of just
Learning as you go.
taking my time. That's what I'm saying. The first time you work on an RC car, just take your time, disassemble it to way you feel comfortable with, and just don't break nothing. Strip screws out, whatever, and just everything will work out. So this is the first time I've ever disassembled a Promoto, so I'm kind of just taking my time, making sure I do everything right. I keep my hardware with whatever part goes with it the best I can. Okay, this should come right
Carl
out.
said, "Had a great time."
Who said that?
Carl.
Carl had a great time. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Hey, I appreciate all you guys, man.
We
So,
got 24 watching.
Yeah, got this off. Getting there. I'll tell you what, there's a lot to a Promoto. Man, this is crazy, you guys. If you don't have to take one of these apart, don't do it. But if you have to, hey, it's a little work for sure. God, look at all this dirt and crap coming off here. Wow.
And I was watching earlier when you said you need to go with the vacuum.
Yeah, this is starting to fall. More crap starting to fall off. Yeah, I like to get this thing almost disassembled. We're almost there, though. We're getting there. I don't want to break anything. So, like I said before, I hope I remember how to put this bad boy back together.
Just watch your live stream.
I guess I can watch the live stream. I don't know. It probably won't help putting this thing back together. Let's see. Yep. No, yeah, this comes off here. Let's see, it's plugged in. I got it. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So what I do is, if you're not 100% sure on the receiver, just kind of look and see what's plugging into what. The servo should go in number 1 port, and of course the ESC should go in number 2. That's usually how it goes for most RCs. But you want to double check and make sure, like the servo, I need to unhook the servo, the steering servo. So you want to make sure that is port 1. And and sometimes it'll say on the receiver. It's okay, steering. It even says ST steering and then THR throttle. So okay. So that's pretty good. It actually says it on here. Sometimes it doesn't do that. So we got 24 people on here. God, this is tight. I'm gonna take this off here. So yeah, you definitely want to. Okay, then we got the flywheel, the brake, and the battery. So I mean, everything's labeled. That's pretty nice, actually. So I'll just pull all this off.
Okay, so Carl asked, oh, hold on, I didn't add. Okay. Do you have a trick for remembering what screws go where without having to dig the manual out, especially when you don't have the manual anymore?
If you're disassembling a vehicle.
Well, just in general, I guess.
So if I'm disassembling something, I always try to put the screws back where they go. So like for instance, the fork bracket assembly here, I put all the screws back where they went. So that way I don't lose them, for one, and for two, I know where they went, where they go. You just put them back in the holes if you can. Some of these I didn't, because the side plates, some of these screws I have
That's where you
down.
should have a baggie to label them.
Well, yeah, which I'll remember because I have the plates next to the screws. So I should remember, hopefully. But if you're working on a project for like 2 or 3 days, you might forget. I don't know. Usually I'm pretty good about remembering or knowing what's what, usually.
But you can't remember where you put your phone.
Yeah, sometimes I can't remember where I put my phones. But that's nowhere here or there, boys. All right, let me get this off real quick. Hey, I'm getting older, you guys. Sometimes you forget to do things. That's just how it goes. There are 2 screws on each side of this? Sure is. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 screws out here. Yeah, this Promoto is definitely going to be a lot of work.
You got time.
Okay. Okay, these 2 screws go with this section. I got to get this, I got to feed this out of here, which is tight because the ESC is in the way. That's crazy how tight all this is. Man, you guys. Is that ESC bolted?
Carl said,
What happened?
nothing. Drop D Donna said, you're doing great. I'd have to have reading glasses on.
Sometimes I should read. I have my glasses on right now, actually, but I don't. I probably need them on. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I meant to tell you to get them on your way out.
But I'm going to be honest, you guys. I hate wearing glasses. I'm just going to be honest.
You and Landon both.
My youngest hates it too. He hates wearing his glasses. He needs to wear them. Definitely when I'm on the computer and stuff, I got to have them sometimes.
205 RC said, well, y'all, I gotta run and get granddaughter pizza. I really enjoyed watching. I'm gonna go back after the live and watch it from the start because I came in a little late.
And who was that?
205 RC.
205 RC,
Monkey
man.
Pizza.
205 RC, appreciate you coming in the live stream with us and stuff. God, this thing's not threading back in.
Rob D. Dime said, I hate glasses, and now that I turned 50, seems to be going downhill.
It does. It gets bad as you get older.
And then he said, working on this new mini and micro stuff is brutal.
Oh yeah. The small stuff. I hate working on the real small stuff. The hardware is just so tiny. You got to have magnetic drivers. You got to have your glasses on. It's just a pain in the ass sometimes. Definitely, I hate working on smaller stuff. I'll admit that. Okay, let's take. Should have got this ESC out first. See, it's feeding this out. All right, let's see. See if I can get this ESC out real quick. I'm going to try to get this section out first.
Drop Dime asked if the wife runs RCs.
She does
When I'm allowed
sometimes.
to.
No, don't say that.
I have one in here.
My wife has a Slash 2-wheel drive. I bought her over 10 years ago. And you don't ever drive it.
Because it's not as fun as your guys's.
Oh, it's not as fun as ours?
Right.
No. Hey. No, she likes RC. We might get her running them more. We'll probably get her running them more. I think we should. What do you think, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to start running some RCs now. Okay, I need to get this receiver off so I can get.
Drop D Dime said nothing wrong with the slashes.
Definitely. Yeah. And the Slash that I got her over 10 years ago, that's the 2-wheel drive brushed, but it has the audio. If you guys remember the audio system that they came with, those are pretty cool, really. That thing's like mint still, isn't it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still mint condition, that Slash.
I've only ran it maybe a handful of times.
My son and I fired it up the other day and was running around.
Didn't he do a short on it?
Oh, he did a short on it. So there is a short that he did. I forgot what it's called. But he did a short on it. It's pretty cool.
Carl said, I'm 57, lost vision in my right eye, plus I have to wear glasses or contacts, then reading glasses, so working on RCs gets a little frustrating. So all the tricks of the trade helps.
Yeah, it really does. You guys, I know a lot about the hobby. I've been doing it on and off all my life, but I don't know everything. I'm the first one to admit that. I don't know everything, especially with the new technology that comes out all the time. All this new technology and stuff that they put in some of these cars. Like I can use a program card and, program certain things and stuff like that. But man, when you get into some of this other stuff, I just don't know a lot about it, honestly. It can get pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Drop D Dime said, I have some of this new 6S stuff and ran out of yard real fast.
Yeah, you got to go to a park or something to run. I mean, if you're running I mean, some of the 4S cars are quick. I mean, you got to go to an open field when you're running something that's real fast. Like I had to take the Primal truck to the, when I put the electric conversion in the Primal truck, I had to take it to the park. I mean, I don't have any room to run that thing out here. It's insane, you guys. It really is.
So these old flippin' lips said, so what are you trying to accomplish with this rebuild? Just wondering.
What I'm wanting to do is,
Clean it for one.
for one, it's really bad. I mean, it needs cleaned, you guys. I got this car secondhand, and people do not take care of them, and I get it. You know, not everybody wants to keep their stuff clean and lubed up and greased. But that's one thing I'm doing. I want to break it apart, clean everything, and I'm going to replace some of the parts that are really wore and service this, grease it, and you know, because there's so much crap in this. I might be able to show you guys how much stuff is actually on. I mean, how bad this thing is. I mean, I got stuff falling. There's shit falling out of this right now. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys how bad and why I do what I do. Like, I don't know if you could see how bad this is.
The camera don't do it justice.
The camera doesn't do justice on this, but it's bad. It's real bad, you guys. I mean, like the camera won't pick up everything. But I mean, look at the ESC, all the crap that's in there. It's terrible. So
Carl said knowledge in your pocket.
exactly. Yep.
And then David said, the slashes were a good starter for my son. I upgraded the 2-wheel drive slash. I turned it into a monster truck. Not the one in my profile pic. That one's his.
Nice. So we get this out. There we go. We got this section out. So what I'll do is I'll take this apart, clean it, put it back together. That's what I usually do if I'm taking sections out like this. And I'll just put it aside. And then that'll be something that I take apart, clean, and put back together. And yeah, you guys, this was bad, real bad.
These old flippin' lips said, yeah, at 45 I had to start using reading glasses just to look at the print on a cricket board. Now I'm almost 59 and have to use them sometimes to read the chart box.
Right. Man, you guys, this is terrible. Dude, if you guys could only see this, how bad this is. How many we got on here? 18? A lot of, like, I've had a few comments saying, oh, you're too OCD. No one has time to, you know, break down their car a little bit and clean it and maintenance it. Really? I mean, if you're a real, true RC hobbyist and you know, run your cars, which you should, because that's why we buy them. But
Really?
you should take care of these things. What? Really?
Nothing.
What? What'd you say?
You don't run all of them.
But you should take care of your RCs because we spend a lot of money on these. But this is ridiculous. This is bad, you guys. This is a $600 RC, and they put a bunch of money in this. There's almost $400 in GPM and trail upgrades on this, mostly trail, and they just don't care. This is a shame, in my opinion.
Carl said,
So look, oh my
No.
God, this ESC is bad, you guys. I mean, it's bad. The camera doesn't do justice on this. My wife's looking at it right now, how bad this thing is.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is why I do this all the time, you guys. a lot of people are like, that's stupid. You're doing that, breaking these down, clean up, and
Well, that's how they keep value.
well, yeah, and that's another thing. Well, I mean, we got 18 people on here. Okay, so a lot of times people will buy RC cars. They run the piss out of them, tear them up, get them dirty, stuff like that, right? And they'll spend, say, an X-Max. Say they spend $1,100 on an X-Max, 2 batteries, a charger, right? They run the crap out of this thing. Let's say they ran it 3 or 4 times, got it really dirty, ran the crap out of it, damaged it a little bit, and then they expect to get $800-900 for it, $1,000 for it, because they got batteries and chargers, right? For it, 2 batteries and a charger, they want like $1,100 or $1,000, right? You're not going to get that because you didn't keep your stuff cleaned up, you didn't clean it. You didn't fix what needed to be fixed on it or replace really bad parts that are really tore up. You're not going to get the money for it. You're not. My collection in here, I guarantee I can get pretty good money for most of my stuff in here.
Back when you were in the hobby before, we sold out. We got top dollar for all of them.
Yep. And people are going to cry saying,
Hey, here's some comments.
Yeah, people are going to cry because they couldn't get the money out of their cars. I wonder why. Because you didn't keep them clean. You didn't maintenance them. You didn't do any of that crap. Hey, you want to lose money? Go ahead. I'm not going to lose money on this stuff. So, yeah, that's my take on it, you guys. I'm straight up.
Are you ready?
Yeah, all right. What we got in comments? Look at that crap coming out of here.
David said he runs his 6S stuff in the industrial park because it's wide open roads.
Yep, I agree.
And then these old flippin' lips said, I ran dirt oval with mine yesterday. Got lots of dirt stuck all over. Been letting it dry out, not wet, just black dirt, so it will be easier to clean.
Right. Yep.
And then they said, these old flippin' lips said, yeah, it looks a bit dirty on cam.
It's a lot. It's bad, you guys. The camera doesn't do justice on this car. It is terrible.
And then Silas said that looks horrible, needs some tender loving care. I clean mine every 2 days.
Yeah, it's bad.
And Clark said simple green and water hose.
You guys, the thing is about now, I'm not saying I'm not going to tell anybody what to do on how to clean their cars, but I can tell you how I do it. I try to stay away from the hose, and I get it. It's fast. You don't have to disassemble nothing. You can just spray it off. Use a rag, kind of wipe stuff down. I get that. A lot of people, they don't want to spend time breaking it down a little bit and taking a rag and actually wiping it clean. I try to stay away from the hose, but I get it's quicker that way. But this is what I do.
Now, if you just run it and do that for a simple clean, you don't.
Yeah. Now, if I once I restore, say I clean this thing up and maintenance it and stuff and put it back together, I go run it, right? If I blow it off right afterwards and kind of wipe it down, it's going to stay nice. But right now, it's not the case with this. So I have to go through this car.
I think they're talking about like when they run it, like
like what?
When you go out and run it and come right back home.
Yeah. Now, if I go out and run it, like my cars are going to be nice and ready to go before I go out and run the car. So I go run it and it gets dusty and dirty, I never go in the mud or water with my stuff, but it'll get dusty and dirty pretty good. I'll blow it off really good with an air compressor, and then I'll wipe it down by hand as every crack and crevice I can get without taking the car apart. Sometimes I will take a few things here and there off to get to certain spots, but that way it stays good. It doesn't get bad like this. So a lot of you guys understand where I'm coming from. I know a lot of you guys are older like me. You're between the ages of 30 and 60 probably. So you probably get where I'm coming from on why I do what I do. So
Diesel Flippin' Lips said, spray it down with WD-40 strong air compressor to blow the excess off. When you're done, it will clean easier because the WD-40 keeps the parts less sticky.
right. Yeah, I don't have any problem with WD-40. I don't have any issue with that. I don't know. I use white lithium grease on my gears, on my diffs. Not the inside of the diffs where the actual diff fluid goes, but the actual ring gears and pinion gears. I use white lithium grease. And what else I use? I do use a little bit of I do silicone spray sometimes on parts. And I try to stay away from certain products that will leave films or the dirt will stick to. I try to stay away from products like that. Yeah, look at that. We're pretty much done. I just got to take
JR's
Couple
Cool
things
Hobby
out.
said, my motor is going to stay in the box. LOL.
the motor.
He said his motor's going to stay in the box.
Oh,
Clark Graves said, really enjoying your videos and content. Great to see the channel is growing and keep up the great work.
yeah, I appreciate it. I try not to get so, I don't know, dramatic on or crazy about certain things. My wife's over here laughing at me. But man, you guys, God, I just don't understand people. Like, they spend hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on this hobby, and they'll tear up these RCs and they throw them in the corner and they leave them. They don't take care of them. They don't clean them up or maintain them or anything, man. It's just, but I get people, it really irritates me when I get most of my comments are really good, you guys, on my channel. Every now and then I'll get
I think 95%.
I'm going to say
Or
99% of my
Yeah.
viewers and my commenters, good. Every now and then I'll get a douchebag that'll comment and say, why'd you buy all these RCs? It's a waste of money, a waste of whatever.
Or the one that they said that Landon was stuck up like his dad.
Yeah. Or, why are you going through all this work cleaning it and stuff? It's just a waste of time. Or people don't have time to do that. I had one comment, this guy, he said, no one has time to just clean up, blow a car apart and clean it up and get it pristine. No one has time for that. We're it's like, dude, you can make time to do anything,
You got comments.
All right.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Some of these screws, I forgot where they go, but I'll figure it out.
Drop You Down said, I seen one of your older videos where you took a couple cars to the beach. Do you ever run into issues with people getting mad over that by chance?
No.
We haven't.
No, I've never had any issues at the beach, you guys. I've heard of people having issues at the beach with.
We usually go when it's quieted down.
Yeah, so we usually go at certain times of the day where there's hardly anybody on the beach. You can have some people here and there at the beach.
We stay pretty much to the back too.
Yeah, so I try to stay towards the back of the beach, and then because a lot of people like to be putting their chairs towards the front by the water. So I try to stay in the back and kind of pick an area where there's not a lot of people. And I never have any problems.
That gives me
At the beach.
anxiety.
My wife gets really bad anxiety when I'm running, especially a big car like my Baja 5B or something. But she gets kind of nervous when I'm running fast cars on the beach. But it's fun, you guys. I love running on the sand. But you have to clean your car afterwards. You have to break it down a little bit and get that sand off the car.
Okay, you bring a lot of sand home. when you did.
Yeah. You really have to, like my son, my oldest, he brought his Typhon 3S, his new one, put 4 paddles on it, ran it on the beach, thing's a beast. But we brought it home and I broke it down and made sure all the sand was out of the car, checked everything, and then slapped it together real fast. Those cars are really easy to work on though. But you want to make sure all the sand's out of stuff, out of the gear area, gearing and all that stuff. So
We usually have a lot of people.
so we got 3 hours. Man, we've been on here. I've been on here for 3 hours again.
We usually have a lot of people, especially when little kids, come watch us.
Yeah. Do have little kids that come and watch, other adults. It's actually it's really neat because you get people that kind of, you know, gather around a little bit and watch you, because it's not every day you get really cool, fast, big RC cars running on the beach out there.
My only complaint is
So-
when the little kids are not being watched by their parents and they run up to the RC car as you're driving it.
Oh yeah, there was one time that the kid and the parent was walking, and they were watching the cars, but the kid started running towards the car, and that's what you have to watch for.
Yeah.
Little kids running at your RC car, so that can get dangerous for sure, you guys. We got 24 people in the live still.
These old flipping said, for grease, I always use red and tacky, good to 500 degrees.
Oh, red and tacky, Loctite or
Grease.
grease? Oh, okay.
Doesn't break down in the water like Maxwell House. It's good to the last drop.
Right.
Carl said, my RC's maybe not always the cleanest, but I do regularly maintain them.
And you know what? And I understand I think what that guy was trying to say when he said that not everybody has time to break down their car and clean it immaculate. I get that. And I'm not trying to knock anybody that doesn't keep their cars clean like me, or just, you know, I'm not trying to knock anybody for that. You know, I'm not here to talk crap about people not cleaning their cars, but it's just that when you spend all this money on them, you should take care of them though, honestly, in my opinion. But look at all this crap right here.
When I get people not wanting to do this every time to clean it.
Yeah, I mean, this is not necessary every time you run your car, what I'm doing right here, you guys. This is because I got this secondhand and I want to get it torn apart, clean it, service it. And then after I do all this, then I can go run it, you know, and every time I go run it, I can blow it off and wipe it down. It'll stay pretty good after I go through it. So that's why I'm doing this. But if you run your car, blow it off real good, wipe it down, you should be good after that. It doesn't take that long to do that. Just check over everything, make sure nothing's broke or, you know, everything's good on it. So, yeah, this is probably where I might end this. And I could take all this apart, but it is bad, you guys. This is terrible. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, it has been over 3 hours on this live, you guys.
I thought you were going to do 2.
I was going to do 2 hours on the live.
Hour and a half, 2. That's
Hour and a half.
told.
I was going to do hour and a half to 2 hours. And because last time we did 3 hours on the live. And it did good because I had like 30 people all the time on here, 30 to 35 people.
23 right now.
Consistently. Yeah, I had 22. Yeah, I had a consistent 30 plus on the last live stream. And I just finally called it after 3 hours. So we got around 22 people still on here. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it. That's what we pretty much got the Losi Promoto broke down. this is about all I got left. This is easy. I'll just take all this off. This take a few minutes to take off, but I'm going to just call it there for tonight. I appreciate everybody that got on the live stream tonight, shooting the crap with me while I'm just tearing this Promoto down. Maybe do one in a couple weeks.
Listening to you vent.
Yeah, listen to me blab about everything and anything, and answering your guys' questions and comments. So yeah, if you guys want to see another live stream in 2 weeks or 4 weeks, let me know in the comments now and in the when this goes on the YouTube channel. But yeah, that's it, you guys. Appreciate you watching. Calling it a night. I thank everybody for supporting the channel. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the next one.